The following is a presentation of point5digital.com and WNWS Sports.
Friday, and that's the day when all these high school football games.
High school football.
High school football.
High school football. Right, come on, bring it.
Left. Blue 58. Blue 58.
It's another score for the South Gibson Hornets in Donna Robbins' Hometown Pharmacy. Located in the heart of downtown Medina on Main Street, the Hometown Pharmacists are dedicated to delivering the most attentive customer service and expert care you can find. Our pharmacy professionals live where you live, and we care deeply about making our community a healthier place. Medina's Hometown Pharmacy lives, loves, and supports the South Gibson Hornets. 783-0777.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Last play of the game, folks.
And the snap. Drops back. Whoa. Changes mind. Down the sideline. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Casasa! Unbelievable! Did you see that? Casasa!
Not to be a buzzkill, but what's Casasa? We're glad you asked that. Casasa. It's a catchy word for earning cash. Free Casasa checking rewards you in cash each month.
Ask for free Casa checking at Centennial Bank in Medina or visit www.mycentennial.bank. Member FDIC.
Are you ready for the freshest and most flavorful approach to lunch and dinner? Well, I've got two words for you, Coyote Blues. Where else will you find shrimp nachos, smoked duck quesadillas, carnitas burritos, smoked brisket tacos, and the mind-bending desserts like fried ice cream and margarita cheesecake? The answer is nowhere. Nowhere besides Coyote Blues, that is. Coyote Blues. Get here now. We're waiting for you. 4 Stonebridge Boulevard.
Are you looking to change careers? Do you need a job? Kelly Services has been a leader in providing workforce solutions since 1946. A heritage of lasting innovation that spans more than 70 years. Today we offer a comprehensive array of outsourcing and consulting services as well as world-class staffing on a temporary to hire, and direct hire basis, serving clients around the globe. If you're looking to change careers, if you need a job, contact Kelly Services today. 668-1002. That's 668-1002. Or visit kellyservices.com.
When you step into King Jewelers, you're stepping into a family-owned business with nearly 30 years of experience. Let Grover King set you up with estate jewelry or the amazing Citizen Echo Drive watch, as well as custom-designed jewelry. King Jewelers buys gold and silver, offers Rolex repair, as well as watch and jewelry repair. Check out the selection of gemstone jewelry and diamond stud earrings. Store hours are Monday through Friday, 9:30 till 5:30 and 10 till 2 on Saturday.
King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, and a brand new King Jewelers location in downtown Jackson.
There's a reason Old Town Spaghetti Store has been voted Best Italian Restaurant multiple years in a row. Certified Angus beef steaks, seafood and pasta, succulent prime rib cut to order, specialty salads, homemade dressings, and fresh baked bread. An inviting atmosphere inside and outside on the patio and covered terrace. Call in your order or order online, and we'll bring it right out to your car. Locally owned since 1982. Old Town Spaghetti Store, your country Italian grill. Visit oldtownspaghettistore.com.
Do you have cataracts, glaucoma, or any form of eye disease? At Hughes Eye Center, our physicians include residency-trained optometrists, surgical ophthalmologists, retinal surgeons, and oculoplastic surgeons, all right here in Jackson, Tennessee at Hughes Eye Center. There's no need to drive to Memphis or Nashville for your surgical eye care needs. Call 664-1994 to schedule your consultation. At Hughes Eye Center on Stonebridge in Jackson, that's 664-1994. Hi, I'm Ian Usuranko of Outback Steakhouse. Sale, sale, sale. There's never been a better time to buy. The proprietor's out of town and we're turning them loose at .com.
Ian, stop. You're a nice guy. Just be you. Why are you trying to sound like Dan Reeves? Just be you. Let's roll tape again.
Hi, this is Ian Insulaco with Outback Steakhouse here in Jackson. I'm sure that you know we're a national chain, but did you know that I'm from Jackson and a JCM graduate? Much of my staff and I have been together here at Outback Steakhouse for 15 years. Yes, we are a national company, but here in Jackson, it's all about local. Our pledge, it's always fresh in the Outback. I'd like to thank you, Jackson, for your help in making Outback Steakhouse in Jackson the shining star of the Outback family. And I personally invite you to have dinner with us at Outback Steakhouse, Jackson, Tennessee, 194 Stonebrook Place, or take advantage of curbside takeaway to go by calling 664-9000. That's 664-9000 or OutbackSteakhouse.com. Outback Steakhouse in Jackson. No rules, just right.
I just wrecked my vehicle. Where do I go from here? Folks from Three-Way to Medina to Milan to Trenton go to Precision Auto Body. For over 20 years, Mark and Kim Hardy's Precision Auto Body has made it easy for Gibson County folks to have their vehicles restored. Precision Auto Body's 5-star service begins with having a rental waiting for you. They handle the confusing insurance and claim details and use the latest technology and equipment to restore your vehicle to its original state, maintaining its value. Precision Auto Body on 45 on the Hill between Medina and Milan, 783-0075.
Sakura is Jackson's original sushi bar and has always been a year-round favorite for great Japanese food for lunch and dinner. School is getting back in swing, which makes it a busy time. Try Sakura's stress-free options, dine-in, pick-up, and even delivery. So many people are taking advantage of the delivery service to the home and office that Sakura is now hiring additional full-time and part-time delivery drivers plus serving staff positions. If you're interested and would like more information, call Sakura at 664-2878. That's 664-2878. Sakura Japanese Steakhouse, Carriage House Drive.
It's the end of summer clearance. Sarah Jackson is at it one more time, saving you thousands, giving you the best no-hassle shopping experience. Right now, get 0% for 72 months, or look at the price and take 20% off on new Chevy Malibus, Cruises, Trax, Spark, or Sonics. You heard right, 0% for 72 months, or take 20% off Chevy's most popular models. It's the end of summer clearance, only at Sarah Jackson. One destination, so many choices.
All right, boys, this is it. Yeah. You've got to lay it all out on the line. Give it all you got.
Yeah.
I want to see more dunks.
Yeah.
In buffalo sauce.
Yeah.
Garlic parmesan and bourbon barbecue. Now, I want you to go out there and get us some Dunk Ultimate Chicken Sandwiches from Sonic.
But, Coach, what about the second half?
Halves? What have I told you guys about halves?
Whole sandwiches only. Whole sandwiches only.
New Dunked Ultimate Chicken Sandwiches. This is how you Sonic. For a limited time, only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but Cy Young, your independent auto owner's insurance agent, will be there when you need him most, no matter what happens. Young Hughes Insurance Agency, strong through every storm. That's how it's been for the first 100 years and how it will be for generations to come. Cy Young with Young Hughes Insurance Agency, 731-696-5480. 731-696-5480.
The name Carlock Nissan of Jackson carries a lot of weight in this town and around West Tennessee. But when you have the type of new inventory like the all-new 2017 Nissan Maxima SR sedan or the very classy 2017 Altima 2.5 SV sedan, it should come as no surprise. In the market for a previously owned vehicle, check out the 2016 Nissan Rogue SV SUV, just waiting for you to take it home. It all starts with you at Carlock Nissan of Jackson, 495 Van Drive. What? 30 seconds to tell them about Rockin' Dough Pizza? Here goes. Try Rockin' Dough's ZZ Tots, shredded potatoes, cheddar, Havarti with a sriracha aioli. Or the Blues Burger, blackened beef, blue cheese, arugula with truffle mayo and a balsamic reduction. The Cuban Grinder with pork, ham, Swiss, pickles, garlic basil aioli, and a grained mustard. The Super Freak Pizza, my favorite. White sauce, spicy Italian sausage with caramelized onions and honey. And their fantastic Sunday brunch. Rockin' Dough in the Jackson Walk Plaza, a slice of the good life.
Hey, this is Chuck Walker with Southeastern Termite and Pest Control. I recently went on a trip and found a quote hanging in the employee area. It read, "Own the customer's problem until it's resolved." It was hanging on the wall in an area that each employee would see before they entered their place of work. Over the years, I hope that we at Southeastern have always done that, but it was a good thing to read to stay on the top of my mind. Every pest control company has access to the same products to protect your home from pest and termite. What makes us different is the way that we go to market. At Southeastern, we don't believe that you should have to spend thousands on quality termite protection for your home, so we keep our overhead low. We don't believe that a fungus treatment and moisture protection in your crawl space should require a bank loan. We believe in doing things the right way at a fair price and building our business customer by customer instead of dollar by dollar. Please give us an opportunity to earn your business for all of your termite and pest control needs, brown recluse treatments, yard fogging for mosquito elimination, moisture barriers and wood fungus treatments, attic insulation, additions, home repairs, or just about anything else. Call me 24 hours a day at 660-1052. That's Southeastern, 660-1052.
Two-time.
Hey.
You ready to do this?
Man, I'm more than ready.
The following is a presentation of point5digital.com and WNWS Sports.
It's Friday, and that's the day when all these high school football games.
High school football.
Football.
Football. High school football. Right, come on, bring it. Left. Blue 58. Blue
'All righty, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Stephen Rich, alongside the man, the myth, the legend, the one and only Mr. Two-Time Tommy McLean. What about it, brother?
Man, it is Friday night. We're at the Hornet's Nest. Where else would you rather be?
Man, I can't think of anywhere else I'd rather be, and I am ecstatic. And we are 48 minutes from kickoff, and I don't really know how to act. I'm so giddy. It's football time.
It's for real now.
We're live bullets, and it counts.
Yeah, that's right.
It's football time in Tennessee. We are live in Medina, Tennessee, home to the mighty football Hornets, South Gibson County, that is. We are at the Hornets Nest in Medina, Tennessee, and it's a little warm today. It's about 87 degrees out, bright sunshine outside, and not too far from being dark. We'll have the lights on later on. Keep this game going. And Tommy, we've got a full pregame show packed up for everybody. We are going to do a breakdown of South Gibson last year, and we're going to do 2 senior spotlights. This year we have such a large senior class, we're going to have to do 2 before every game instead of 1. But we're going to...
well, that's all right. That's a nice problem to have.
That's right, having a bunch of seniors. Tonight's senior spotlights are going to be none other than number 56, Mr. Thomas Banks, and number 85, Mr. Holden Shamlin. And looking forward to spending some time talking about these seniors. And as you guys know, all of our fans that have watched our broadcasts in the years past, how important senior moments are for a kid growing up, and you'll remember these moments for the rest of your life and talk about them for the rest of your life. So we are we're happy to honor our seniors. So we'll get to our senior spotlights here shortly. We're also going to give a breakdown of Lexington last year, courtesy of Mr. Two-Time Tommy, and we're going to have players to watch for both South Gibson and Lexington. And then we're going to have our keys to victory. And then lastly, we'll have our predictions, and it'll be kickoff time. They're going to tee the ball off at 7 o'clock tonight. We are 48 minutes from kickoff here in Medina, Tennessee. And, Tommy, we couldn't do any of this without saying thank you to a few people. And those people starting off with the mothership News Talk itself, 101.5 and WNWS.com, our mothership. And we thank the fine folks there, Mr. Carlton and Larry and Michael the mad scientist behind the scenes. And Tommy, I appreciate you coming back for, what is this? Is this round number 3?
Number 3.
Is this what this is, round number 3? So we appreciate you having on. Tommy, first thing I noticed when I got here this afternoon to get everything set up and get everything going was our field.
Yeah, looks good.
Man, I wish I knew the company because I'd give them a free plug. But the company that we had in years past, I think they kind of parted ways with them, and we went with another company. And the new company has done a bang-up job with this so far. And
yeah, it looks beautiful out there.
I'm kind of happy.
Yeah.
I walked out there on the field Tuesday night, but the middle school played a game Tuesday night out here on the field, and it was nothing short. It's like carpet out there, man.
Oh, if you didn't know better, it looks almost like turf. I mean, it's that nice.
Yeah, it is. It is. So, well, Tommy, we can't do anything without our sponsors, and our lead sponsor this year is, again, Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. Miss Donna and Miss Carol at Hometown Pharmacy in Medina, Tennessee. They are our lead sponsor for a reason, and we wouldn't have anybody, couldn't imagine having anybody other than her as our lead sponsor. So, fantastic to have her back on board as our lead sponsor this year, along with a host of other people. And we've had several return back from last year. You've always got, you got the WD, baby, wireless dimensions in the mall, everything for your cell phone, cases and chargers and tempered glass screen protectors, and the big famous 10-foot long charging cables that are so popular. We sell a bunch of them. So wireless dimensions in the mall.
If you don't have one of them, you need one. I'm gonna tell you.
They sure do make things convenient, don't they?
Yeah, man. You can answer the phone without having to, bend over and.
That's right. That's right. Well, a couple of new sponsors are Kelly Services and Rockin' Dough Pizza out of Jackson, King Jewelers, Sarah of Jackson, Sakura Japanese Restaurant, Outback Steakhouse, No Rules, Just Right, by Carlock Nissan, and by a long-time sponsor. They've been in business a long time, but a long-time sponsor, Centennial Bank. And I'm proud to say this. I tell a little story about Centennial Bank. It used to be formerly Medina Banking Company, but it's now Centennial Bank. Back when South Gibson County was born in 2009, I do believe, they had no scoreboard.
Right.
Somebody had to step up to the table to the tune of a substantial amount of money and buy that scoreboard.
Yep.
For not only the football field, but for the basketball, for the gym. And you can see them right there on the scoreboard. Centennial Bank printed right there in big blue and white letters, blue sign with white letters, Centennial Bank. They stepped up to the plate, and that just shows that they want to invest into this community. And you should be banking there. So a big shout out to Centennial Bank. Also by King Tire and Coyote Blues. Also by Hughes by Hughes Eye Center. I misread that. I'm sorry. And Tommy, let's do a breakdown of South Gibson real quick, if you want to. That's next up on our list. Again, folks, this is Stephen Rich alongside two-time Tommy McLean. We are live here in Medina, Tennessee, where South Gibson County is getting ready to play host to the Big Red Machine, the Lexington Tigers, our neighbors to the east. Our neighbors to the east. Lexington, a long-time historical program, and they don't call them the Big Red Machine for nothing. But Tommy, I'm telling you what, when they leave here tonight, they're going to look like a 1968 Bondo buggy with 3 wheels and smoking. When they leave out here, it ain't gonna be called the Big Red Machine. They're gonna be called a Bondo buggy. No, I'm just kidding, man. The Lexington Tigers have been playing football at a high level for a long time, and a very respectful program. Coach has been there a long time, but we're gonna get a breakdown of Lexington here shortly. But first, we're gonna do a quick breakdown of South Gibson, and then we're gonna do our first senior spotlight of Mr. Thomas Banks, our first one of the year. So, Tommy, tell us something about South Gibson.
Well, of course, they're coached by head coach Scott Stidham and assisted by Jim Fischel and Justin Truitt, Bronson Stewart, Dylan Burton, and athletic trainer Jordan Botto. Of course, last year they finished 7-4, lost in the first round of the playoffs to Raleigh, Egypt. And, of course, this year we got 7 new opponents that we've never.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. And, anytime you play 7 opponents, it's a guessing game. You got to do a lot of film watching. But 7 new opponents, a lot of them out of Memphis. And like I said, they do have a lot of seniors on this team, a lot of leadership on this team. So looking for big things out of them.
Well, they finished 7-4 last year, right? And came out of the gate just blistering hot, 7-0.
Yeah.
And everybody got on there. I get on the forums quite a bit and read, and everybody's like, oh, they don't play anybody. They don't play anybody. They don't play anybody.
Right.
Well, Tommy, I don't want to hear that crap from nobody this year.
No.
Not discounting South Gibson's 2016 version of the Hornets, but this version, we haven't seen them play a snap of football yet, but this version very well may be a better team than last year and have a worse record.
Right.
I mean, when you look at our schedule, you go down the list.
Lexington.
Yeah, Lexington, a powerhouse program. Franklin Road Academy.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say they're a powerhouse program, but they're a Division II program, private school that can recruit out of Lexington. Bolivar Central got 2 kids on it going to play Division I ball. Crockett County got 2 kids on it going to play Division I ball. Martin Westview is Martin Westview. I mean, they go to the playoffs every year. I know they're rebuilding and had a terrible year last year, but they're still Martin Westview. And then probably Middle College is probably the easiest game, I guess you could say, on our schedule.
Memphis Middle College,
yeah. And then we go to McNair Central, and then we're home against Covington, and then we're home against Craigmont, and then we're at Milan. Yeah. So I don't want to hear anything about South Gibson not playing anybody. I don't want to hear that crap this year. I just don't want to hear it.
If they make the playoffs, they're going to earn it this year.
That's right. They're certainly going to earn it, and I think the key is to stay healthy. So,
right. Oh yeah.
Well, Tommy, without further ado, let's do our first senior spotlight.
Sounds good.
And we have talked about this. It quickly became a fan favorite, and it became my favorite segment of the show, the senior spotlight. And we take about 5 or 10 minutes and honor a couple of seniors before each game because these boys have earned it.
Yeah.
And, my kid's playing on this football team, and he's a senior. And I know firsthand how much work, how many early mornings and blood, sweat, and tears you spend getting to be a senior for South Gibson. And it's not easy.
It's not. I mean, it is. It's almost like a full-time job for these kids that are playing. I mean, they get up and they put in the hours and the work, and a lot of people think that they put 30 minutes of script playing around every day, but it's a lot of hard work.
Yeah, no, it's there. I don't know if there's any games being played. I don't know. It really is a lot of work. So, congratulations on being a senior in Scott Stidham's version of the South Gibson County Hornets, or in Scott Stidham's program, because he's made it public. There's no bones about it. Hey, we don't cut people because we make it so hard that they typically cut themselves.
Right.
So the cream rises to the top, and if you've made it through 4 years, you've really done something. So, all right, without further ado, number 56 is Mr. Thomas Banks. Mr. Thomas Banks. He is a linebacker and a guard. He's played here for 4 years, and his all-time favorite football player is Mike Singletary. Hint linebacker.
Mr. Intensity.
Mr. Intensity, that's right. Favorite pro football team is the Bears. And his favorite college football team is the Tennessee Volunteers. That's right.
Big Orange.
The Big Orange. I like it. I like it a lot. We asked Thomas. We said, Thomas, do you plan to attend college? If so, where and why? And he said, yes, I plan to attend Tennessee Tech for either wildlife resources or sports journalism. And keeping his options open, and that's great. Tennessee Tech's a great school. I was up there this past summer, and it's a beautiful campus up there. They got a great engineering program up there too. So
Cookville?
I think, yes,
Cookville.
Yes. So good for you on that, Thomas. I think you made a good choice. If Tennessee Tech is truly where you end up, I think you made a good choice. And we asked Thomas. We said, Thomas, who is the most influential person in your life, and why? And Thomas responded and gave a great answer. He said, my brother Stephen Williams, because because of his integrity and his willingness to serve our country. I don't know his brother Stephen, but I'm assuming he's in the military.
Yeah.
And so, first of all, thank you to Mr. Williams for your service, and what a great honor for him, for his brother to honor him in his senior spotlight.
Yeah, and there's no bond like brothers.
That's right.
You might fight every once in a while, but they're always there for each other. So
that's right. At the end of the day, you're still your brother. We asked Thomas, we said, if you could give one-on-one advice to an upcoming freshman, what would it be? And he said, make the most of high school because it will fly by really fast.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's great advice there from Thomas.
Yeah.
And then my favorite question, and this is my favorite question last year, and it will be my favorite question again this year. How do you know when Coach Stidham's mad? Thomas says his eyes widen and his face straightens while somewhat frowning.
Yeah.
So,
you
all right.
Picture that.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, congratulations again, Mr. Thomas Banks. Looking forward to seeing you play, having a great season, and looking forward to watching you contribute to this edition of the High School Hornets. All right, Tommy, we're going to take a quick break and come back. After our break, we're going to have a breakdown of Lexington. Then we'll have our second senior spotlight of Mr. Holden Shamlin, and then we will have our players to watch, our keys to victory, and then the world-famous predictions before we get live here at the Hornets Nest. This is Stephen Rich alongside two-time Tommy McLean. You are watching WNWS.com. We'll be right back.
All right, boys, this is it. Yeah. You've got to lay it all out on the line. Give it all you got.
Yeah.
I want to see more dunks.
Yeah.
In buffalo sauce.
Yeah.
Garlic parmesan and bourbon barbecue. Now, I want you to go out there and get us some Dunk Ultimate Chicken Sandwiches from Sonic.
But, Coach, what about the second half?
Halves? What have I told you guys about halves?
Whole sandwiches only. Whole sandwiches only.
New Dunked Ultimate Chicken Sandwiches. This is how you Sonic. For a limited time, only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
What? 30 seconds to tell them about Rockin' Dough Pizza? Here goes! Try Rockin' Dough's ZZ Tots, shredded potatoes, cheddar, Havarti with a sriracha aioli. Or the Blues Burger, blackened beef, blue cheese, arugula with truffle mayo and a balsamic reduction. The Cuban Grinder with pork, ham, Swiss, pickles, garlic, basil aioli, and a grained mustard. The Super Freak Pizza, my favorite. White sauce, spicy Italian sausage with caramelized onions and honey. And their fantastic Sunday brunch. Rockin' Dough in the Jackson Walk Plaza, a slice of the good life.
Do you have cataracts, glaucoma, or any form of eye disease? At Hughes Eye Center, our physicians include residency-trained optometrists, surgical ophthalmologists, retinal surgeons, and oculoplastic surgeons, all right here in Jackson, Tennessee at Hughes Eye Center. There's no need to drive to Memphis or Nashville for your surgical eye care needs. Call 664-1994 to schedule your consultation. At Hughes Eye Center on Stonebridge in Jackson, that's 664-1994.
When you step into King Jewelers, you're stepping into a family-owned business with nearly 30 years of experience. Let Grover King set you up with estate jewelry or the amazing Citizen Echo Drive watch, as well as custom-designed jewelry. King Jewelers buys gold and silver, offers Rolex repair, as well as watch and jewelry repair. Check out the selection of gemstone jewelry and diamond stud earrings. Store hours are Monday through Friday, 9:30 till 5:30 and 10 till 2 on Saturday.
King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, and a brand new King Jewelers location in downtown Jackson.
It's another score for the South Gibson Hornets in Donna Robbins' Hometown Pharmacy. Located in the heart of downtown Medina on Main Street, the Hometown Pharmacists are dedicated to delivering the most attentive customer service and expert care you can find. Our pharmacy professionals live where you live, and we care deeply about making our community a healthier place. Medina's Hometown Pharmacy lives, loves, and supports the South Gibson Hornets. 783-0777.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Last play of the game, folks.
And the snap, drops back. Whoa, changes mind. Down the sideline. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Casasa! Unbelievable! Did you see that? Casasa!
Not to be a buzzkill, but what's Casasa? We're glad you asked that. Casasa. It's a catchy word for earning cash. Free Casasa checking rewards you in cash each month.
Ask for free Casa checking at Centennial Bank in Medina or visit www.mycentennial.bank. Member FDIC.
All right, folks, we're back live and in color with you here. This is Stephen Rich alongside my partner in crime, two-time and Tommy McLean. We are live here for week number 1 of high school football. We are in Medina, Tennessee, where South Gibson County High School football Hornets are getting ready to play host to the Lexington Tigers, the Big Red Machine, our neighbors to the east. Tommy?
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about, well, we're going to have our breakdown of Lexington.
Okay.
And then we're going to do our second senior spotlight. And then we're going to have our players to watch from both South Gibson and Lexington. And then we will have our keys to victory, our predictions, and then kickoff. I'm just tickled pink. Tommy, tell us something about Lexington, brother.
Well, of course, Lexington is coming out of Region 6 4A, so they're a big school, 4A. And they are the preseason favorite to win that district. They're coached by longtime coach Bryant Hollingsworth, who also serves as the offensive coordinator. Their assistant coaches is DeJuan Johnson, the defensive coordinator, and Danny Kaiser, Brandon McAdams, David Bartlett, can't read that, Stu Jones, John Hudson, David Bartlett, and Jonathan DeBerry. Last year, they finished up at 9-3, lost in the second round of the playoffs to Ridgeway.
That's a Memphis Ridgeway.
Memphis Ridgeway. They lost that.
Now,
game.
Isn't there? Not to interrupt you, Tommy. Isn't there a Ridgeway school out in that Nashville area?
There is, I believe, and I believe it's named after the community of Ridgeway, which is up in Middle Tennessee. But
okay.
But they lost to Memphis Ridgeway 31-24 in the second round of the playoffs. They are younger than they normally are, but they have plenty of experience at the main areas where they need to be, the skilled areas, quarterback, running back, and et cetera. They're a very ground-oriented team. They will pass, but they live and die by the run. And this year, like I said, they're favored to win Region 6 4A. They'll be taking on the likes of Brighton, Obion County, Millington. Games to watch: Haywood, Jackson, Northside, Bolivar. They've got those 3 in a row.
Ooh,
and then
that's a stretch right there.
Yeah.
What was that last stretch again? I heard Haywood and Bolivar.
Yeah, Haywood, Jackson, Northside, who they beat Jackson Northside by 1 point last year, 14-13. And then they play Bolivar, and then they end up their season against Ripley, Chester County, and Crockett County. So they've got a tough schedule too. But very good-looking team. Like I said, they always compete. They have, like I said, they have the experience at the skilled positions, quarterback and running back. And like I said, they're a very ground-oriented team. And I was mentioning to you during the break, I was watching this field goal kicker. He booting them for 50 yards.
Yeah, that you don't see that in high school very often. We were watching that in warm-ups, and man, that guy had the ball on the ball was on the 40, and he was smoking them through the goalpost.
Yeah,
that's a 50-yard field goal.
Yeah, now that's without a rush, but that still shows that he's got leg.
And he can do it.
Yeah.
And then I've seen a bunch of games won and lost by PATs and by field goals. Especially in the high school. As competitive as high school sports, especially football, is. So I've seen a bunch of games won and lost via the kicker. It's very, very important. You got to place a premium on the kickers. Well, Tommy, without further ado, let's talk about Mr. Holden Shamlin. Let's do our second senior spotlight. What do you say, brother?
Sounds good.
Well, Holden is number 85. He's an outside linebacker and a wide receiver. He's played 4 years here at South Gibson. And, Tommy, you might appreciate this. His favorite football player is Steve Atwater.
Really? Atwater. A wide receiver picking Atwater as a favorite player?
Hey, man.
Hey.
Whatever.
Yeah.
His favorite pro football team is the Tennessee Titans, and his favorite college team is the Arkansas Razorhawks.
Ah, Suey.
Suey, blue pick Suey. I like the pick of Arkansas, man.
Yeah, Arkansas, all right.
I tell you what, Arkansas
could have been worse. Could have been that big A.
Yeah, you got that right. He took the little A instead of the big A.
That's right.
Yeah. We asked Holden. We said, Holden, do you plan to attend college? And if so, where and why? He said, yes. I plan to attend college at Nashville State Community College and major in culinary arts.
Wow.
I want to do this because I love coaching, I love cooking.
Cooking.
And I want to enjoy my career.
Hey,
man, there's nothing wrong with that. Kid knows what he wants.
I'm gonna tell you what.
I know a lot of people that do that and make a lot of money.
Not only that, but I'm gonna tell you what. If you want to be popular with the ladies, learn to cook. Women love guys that can cook.
Hey, Holden, we don't call him two-time for nothing.
I'm telling you.
You better listen, Holden. Culinary arts, man, that's good stuff. I like hearing that, man. Well, we asked Holden, we said, Holden, who is the most influential person in your life and why? And he said the most influential person in my life is my dad. He's always there pushing me to work hard and be a good man. Well, Dad, whoever you are, congratulations, man. Your son chose to honor you in his senior spotlight. So I hope you remember that forever, because he could have picked anybody he wanted to, and he picked you. So that's fantastic. Well, we asked Holden. We said, if you could give one-on-one advice to an upcoming freshman, what would it be? And he said, my advice to a freshman would be not to quit. This football team is an amazing thing, and you could be a part of it. And it might be hard at times, but don't quit. And I think that's great advice.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
And you're getting some candid advice, and I hope some of the freshmen get to hear that, because it is hard, and you're going to think about quitting. And I don't want to do this anymore.
I'm going to tell you, he probably got that from his father too, about not quitting.
Right. That's right. That's right. I've always said that quitting's for cowards.
Yeah.
And you know, when things are tough, life's tough sometimes, and the last thing, you can't quit on your life. So, and that's one of the great things about football. Life is tough sometimes. It has up and downs, and you're not always going to want to do it. You're not always going to want to be a part of it, but I think it's great. So, all right. We asked Holden, we said, Holden, how do you know when Coach Stidham is mad? And he said when Coach Stidham gets mad, his face turns red, and you can definitely hear him.
Oh, yeah.
You don't need a hearing aid. So I would take that as Coach Stidham's voice may rise a little bit.
Yeah. And carries.
And it carries a long way. So, well, Mr. Holden Shamlin, man, from News Talk and yours truly, I'm looking forward to watching you play this year and seeing your contribution to this team. And I wish you nothing but success at Nashville State. I didn't even know that was a school, to be honest with you.
I didn't either. I knew there was a Nashville State, but I didn't know.
I don't know much about it. So apparently he does.
Yeah.
So man, good luck to you, brother. And I hope you find happiness and find exactly what you're looking for. And take Tommy's advice, man. Ladies love a man that can cook.
They do, like I said.
Ladies love a man that can cook. Nothing wrong with that. So, well, Tommy, without going any further, I want to say thank you to Hometown Pharmacy in Medina, again, our lead sponsor, Miss Donna and Company. I went over there just the other day and checked her supply of Dippin' Dots. And folks, I'm here to tell you, she has plenty. When I left, I left with a few packages of them, but she has plenty of Dippin' Dots in there. And what an incredible business that she runs at Hometown Pharmacy. A lot of times, Tommy, people in the professional world that are doctors and stuff like that, they have a tendency to talk over you when you are not one of them. Right. But you're not going to get that with Miss Donna. I've seen Miss Donna sit down with a little old lady and explain to her over and over and over again about what her medicine was and what it was going to, that's the kind of service that you get. You can, there's a pharmacy everywhere. You can get prescriptions anywhere. But you're not going to get service like you're going to get at Hometown Pharmacy with Miss Donna and Miss Carol and the whole crew over there. Man, I think she's had like her core group for eons, and that says something too. So a big shout out and thank you to Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. Also Centennial Bank, right here celebrating 101 years in business. Centennial Bank. Tommy, you've been doing something for 101 years, man.
You've been doing something right.
You've been doing a whole lot of something right, and I told everybody about the story about the scoreboards, and that's a true story. I don't remember the number, but it was a substantial.
Yeah, they do not give these scoreboards away for free.
It was a substantial amount of money, and I'm not talking $10,000.
Right.
I think you could add a zero to that.
Yeah.
Or close to it. It was a substantial amount of money. They stepped up and put it together so that we could have a football stadium here at South Gibson and enrich our community. So nothing but love for Centennial Bank. And my favorite place, Wireless Dimensions in the Old Hickory Mall, the WD. You can check us out online at wdjackson.com. We are right in front of Victoria's Secrets, and I'm here to tell you folks that ain't a bad place to be.
Nope.
Yay, yay.
Nope. If I could set me up a cooking thing out there, I might get a date. If I could show them I could cook.
Hey, man, get with Holden.
Hey, there we go.
Get with Holden, man, and you might get you a date 2 times. Wireless Dimensions, everything for your cell phone, cases and chargers, screen protectors, tempered glass, the Otter boxes, and man, we got these new Pelican cases in store now, and Pelican cases are fantastic. We sell a bunch of them. They are fantastic. So, looking forward to it. Come by and see me. You got
any flip phone cases?
No, sir.
Oh, okay.
No, sir, Tommy.
That
might be part of the reason. We'll have to start calling you No Time and Tommy.
It wasn't for me. I know somebody that's kind of like a dinosaur. They still carry a flip phone. I got a smartphone. I ain't too smart, but I got a smartphone.
You got you a dumb phone, huh?
Yeah.
Got you a dumb phone.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. All right. Well, Tommy, I've got on my list right now for players to watch.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna start where it all starts. Since this is a new season, every snap of football starts somewhere. You know where that start is?
Center.
That's right. Number 59, our center, Big Ryan Black. And buddy, he's ready to attack.
Yeah.
Mr. Ryan Black, and he's a beast, man. He is a big boy, and executing a perfect snap. You can't run an offense if you can't execute a snap.
Exactly right.
And
I played center.
I
love center.
Yeah, well, you
touch
can't
the ball every play.
Yeah, that's right. You get to touch the ball every play. You affect every play. Because if a bad snap, guess what? If bad play, busted in the backfield, you're second and long. It's just.
And the bad thing on offense, the only time they recognize you is if you do something wrong.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, I've got number 9, our big long receiver, number 9, Mr. Will Corbin. He's a player to watch tonight. And Tommy, I've seen a little film on Lexington. They had a tendency to give a deep ball up over the top, and I think if you could get Big Will Corbin across the top over there, if you get Big Will Corbin across the top over there, and he's got good hands, and he's proven that he can catch it and run it down. So I'm looking for a big game from Will tonight. And I'm also looking for a big game from Jack Estes.
Jack?
Yes. Jack is going to be he's number 3. He's a senior as well. But he's going to play outside linebacker. And, Tommy, Lexington does 2 things, and they do them really well. They do a lot of stuff, but they do 2 main things. They run a trap play in the middle.
Yep.
And they execute it very well. And that's one of the reasons I picked Ryan. And they run a bootleg.
Right.
And to shut that bootleg down, we need our ends to play huge. So that's why I picked Jack. I'm looking for a big game from Jack, from Will, and from Ryan Black. And Tommy, I don't know a whole lot about Lexington, I must confess. I know I have a lot of family and friends that are from Lexington, but I don't know a whole lot about their football team. And I can only go with what's printed. And, and what I hear from other people, I personally don't know a whole lot about them. But their quarterback, number 1, Tucker White, he's 5'7", 170 pounds. He plays quarterback for them. I heard he's tough as rusty nails, and he can flat out get it. That boy has got some wheels.
Yeah, he's fast. Yeah.
And then number 2, Miles Peoples. He's a safety. I think he led their team in takeaways last year. He's 6 foot, 175 pounds. And then their bruiser, number 3, DeAndre Scott. He's 5'8", 180 pounds, and he's one of those guys. Once he gets out in the open, look out.
Yeah, it's number 18. His jersey number is 18, DeAndre, and he will be.
Oh, I had him. Oh, excuse me. I had that completely wrong. Miles Peoples is not number 2 either.
No,
he was my second player.
Yeah,
Excuse me. I had a moment of dyslexia. Sorry.
Yeah, he's number 33. peoples, but you had number 1 right. Tucker White is number 1.
That was just by sheer chance. That was just by sheer chance.
But now the Scott guy is probably he's probably 90% of their offense. You'll hear his name called probably all night long. Because like I said, they basically are a running team. They will pass a little bit, but they run the ball a lot, and they're very effective at it. And of course, we might want to throw in that number 57, who's the kicker, after watching him in pregame.
I tell you what, I'm not gonna argue with that. Well, folks, we are 15 minutes before kickoff here, and I wish I could report and tell you one way or another if the band was going to be here tonight. But Tommy, I just don't know if they're going to be here or not. I think they are, but I'm just not sure.
Well, I saw them over here earlier practicing. It looks like they're marching out here.
Oh, wait. Okay, good, fantastic. Well, you'll have the band for our Star Spangled Banner. Yeah, good. They're led by Mr. Stephen Wright, and he does a bang-up job with our band. Man, they win awards and championships and stuff all the time. I'm not a band guy, but I know talent when I see it, and that man has put together a machine, man.
Oh yeah.
So.
Well, you got a lot of members of the band, and that always speaks high volumes. Is you get that many kids interested.
That's right. That's absolutely right. Well, Tommy, let's talk about our keys to victory tonight.
Yeah.
First and foremost, and I'm going to say this, I said it every game last year, and I'm going to say it every game this year, and I will continue to say it every game as long as I'm covering any form of football, coaching any form of football, or being a fan of any form of football from any team anywhere from Pee Wee to the NFL. No turnovers.
No turnovers. Ball handling.
You got to hold on to the football, period. There's no room, no excuse. There's no room, no excuse. There's no room, no excuse for the football to be on the ground ever, period. And that's got to be priority number uno. Because you fumble the football and give another team the momentum, you give them short field possession, you give them a bonus possession, they get a short field. You know, it's like it kills your spirit.
Exactly. Like in the jamboree where we moved the ball all day, and then we would get down to the goal line and fumble or turn it over or do something. And it just kills your momentum, kills your spirit. I think we're fixing to do the national anthem.
Okay, well, we'll finish our keys to victory after the national anthem, and I'm going to cut the mics up so you guys can enjoy the band. Tommy, they're not quite set up yet, so I think we can move on. Keys to victory here.
Yeah.
Don't let. Well, I take it back. We are going to pause here as they start and get set up here. Tommy, what a beautiful night.
Oh yeah.
Great.
Not a cloud in
fantastic.
The sky.
Tommy, did you zoom in on our band?
I don't know if I'm going to be able to zoom in real close because they're so large to get everybody in the picture.
That's true. All right. They're getting it. Here we go. I'm gonna cut the mics up so you guys can hear it. All right, how about it, Tommy?
Man, I tell you, and quick note, did not see one person kneeling. during the national anthem.
Don't get me started.
I'm hoping.
Don't get me started. We're not
hoping.
We're not opening that can of worms. No, this is a censored broadcast. Don't get me started on that crap. All right. Keys to victory. We talked about no turnovers. Second point I've got is don't let the first game consume you.
Right.
Play football. We have a huge senior class. We have 20 seniors.
Right.
Don't let this consume you and get your stomach all knotted up. And hey, go out here, play football.
Exactly.
You've proven that you're a good football team. South Gibson's proven that they're a good football team. They've got 19 of the 22 starters are seniors. Hey, man, go out there, play football, and do what you don't. Don't let the first game consume you. And number 3, don't let the first game cause a bunch of those hankies to come out of the hip pockets of the referees.
Right.
When the refs, and I don't mean be nice to them and make them cut you a break. I'm saying when the refs when a penalty flags go on the ground, it's against Lexington and not against South Gibson.
Right.
Defensively for South Gibson, I'll say this about every game: you got to force turnovers.
Oh, yeah. Punch
that ball out. Get interceptions, 3 and outs or a quick 3 and outs, kind of it's kind of a turnover. It's not the same thing. You don't get the the ball on the spot, but but forcing turnovers is going to be huge.
Stop that run and cut down on the big plays. That's the big thing. You can't. They're going to run. They're going to have success running, but just cut down on the big runs. You can give them the 2-3 yard runs, but don't give up the 20 yarders.
Right. That's very valid. And Tommy, last but not least, number 2 here. I take that back. I mentioned before during the first segment of our pregame show that Lexington does a couple things and they do them very well. Number 1, they run a trap play and they execute it beautifully.
Right.
And trap plays it's been around football for longer than I've been alive.
Right.
Times 20. I mean, it's been around as long as football's been around.
Oh, yeah.
Trap play's been around. Lexington runs a trap play, and they run it very well. And so we got to win the line of scrimmage and know how to defend that and be able to see that trap play coming and our linebackers suck in there and fill that gap up and stop the play at the line of scrimmage. Because if you know how to stop it, you can stop it if you can recognize it quickly. But if they execute it really well, it's hard to stop.
It is.
So, and then they run a bootleg,
right?
And they execute it well. The quarterback takes the snap and he rolls out like he's fixing to throw the ball down the field. He's not throwing the ball; he's fixing to tuck it and run.
Exactly.
Unless our corners peel off their guy and leave him wide open, he'll throw it over top of the head. So we got to defend that bootleg and we got to stop that trap defensively for us. Folks, we are about 8 minutes before kickoff here. The Hornets are getting ready to take the field. And, Tommy, we're going to do something new this year.
Uh-oh.
And I didn't tell you about it because I'm trying to get a jump on you. All right?
All right.
Whoever wins at the end of the year, either you have to take me or I have to take you, one of the two. But we're doing this.
All right.
Taking me to Outback.
Oh, wow, okay.
All I can eat Aussie cheese fries and whatever I want. A blooming onion, Aussie cheese fries, Aussie burger, whatever. The Outback prediction.
Okay.
Outback dinner prediction. Tommy, I'm taking South Gibson 20, Lexington 17. I didn't give you an opportunity to prepare for this because I'm trying to get a jump on you.
Well,
I'm taking South Gibson 20, Lexington 17. What about it, Tommy? Name your score.
Well, my score is going to be 27-21.
Who's winning?
Well, that's my problem. Do I go with my heart or do I go with my head? My head says Lexington's going to pull this out because of their experience and their size and their strength. My heart says that South Gibson's going. I'm going to take Lexington.
27-21. South Gibson 21. All right, there you have it, folks. Well, congratulations to Mr. Holden Shamlin and Mr. Thomas Banks. We did a senior spotlights on them earlier. On a side note, we are currently streaming live, and there are no problems with it. But for our fans that want to go back and watch the game later on down the line, it's going to be a couple of days before we're able to get this file uploaded to our server because of some maintenance issues that they are doing. So it's going to be a little while before we're able to get this file uploaded. So just be patient with us and just check back every couple of days, and the game will be uploaded. And it will be saved as our default file until, of course, next week at Franklin Road Academy. Hopefully they're going to have that fixed, and they were trying to get it fixed and set up before tonight, but unfortunately we're not able to do that. And that's coming by the Wizard himself, Mr. Michael Osborne of the Mothership, the wireless group. And Tommy, none of this would be possible without WNWS and Mr. Carlton and Mr. Larry Wood and Michael Osborne. And Tommy, thank you for joining me again for round number, I guess this is round number 7 for me.
Wow.
Is this 6 or 7 for me? That's one of the two. I've been around for a long time. They haven't fired us yet. So I guess we'll be back in the saddle again. We are live here at the Hornets' Nest. We are about 5 minutes before kickoff. The Hornets are getting ready to take the field, and this is Stephen Rich alongside two-time Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS coverage of high school athletics. We're going to take a break and freshen up and get ready for kickoff. Stay tuned. Kickoff is in just a few minutes. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll be right back.
It's another score for the South Gibson Hornets in Donna Robbins' Hometown Pharmacy. Located in the heart of downtown Medina on Main Street, the Hometown Pharmacists are dedicated to delivering the most attentive customer service and expert care you can find. Our pharmacy professionals live where you live, and we care deeply about making our community a healthier place. Medina's Hometown Pharmacy lives, loves, and supports the South Gibson Hornets. 783-0777.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Last play of the game, folks.
And the snap, drops back. Whoa, changes mind. Down the sideline. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Casasa! Unbelievable! Did you see that? Casasa!
Not to be a buzzkill, but what's Casasa? We're glad you asked that. Casasa. It's a catchy word for earning cash. Free Casasa checking rewards you in cash each month.
Ask for free Casa checking at Centennial Bank in Medina or visit www.mycentennial.bank. Member FDIC.
Are you ready for the freshest and most flavorful approach to lunch and dinner? Well, I've got 2 words for you, Coyote Blues. Where else will you find shrimp nachos, smoked duck quesadillas, carnitas burritos, smoked brisket tacos, and the mind-bending desserts like fried ice cream and margarita cheesecake? The answer is nowhere. Nowhere besides Coyote Blues, that is. Coyote Blues. Get here now. We're waiting for you. 4 Stonebridge Boulevard.
Are you looking to change careers? Do you need a job? Kelly Services has been a leader in providing workforce solutions since 1946, a heritage of lasting innovation that spans more than 70 years. Today, we offer a comprehensive array of outsourcing and consulting services, as well as world-class staffing on a temporary to hire, and direct hire basis, serving clients around the globe. If you're looking to change careers, if you need a job, contact Kelly Services today, 668-1002. That's 668-1002. Or visit kellyservices.com.
When you step into King Jewelers, you're stepping into a family-owned business with nearly 30 years of experience. Let Grover King set you up with estate jewelry or the amazing Citizen Echo Drive watch, as well as custom-designed jewelry. King Jewelers buys gold and silver, offers Rolex repair, as well as watch and jewelry repair. Check out the selection of gemstone jewelry and diamond stud earrings. Store hours are Monday through Friday, 9:30 till 5:30, and 10 till 2 on Saturday.
King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, and a brand new King Jewelers location in downtown Jackson.
There's a reason Old Town Spaghetti Store has been voted best Italian restaurant multiple years in a row. Certified Angus beef steaks, seafood and pasta, succulent prime rib cut to order, specialty salads, homemade dressings, and fresh baked bread. An inviting atmosphere inside and outside on the patio and covered terrace. Call in your order or order online, and we'll bring it right out to your car. Locally owned since 1982. Old Town Spaghetti Store, your country Italian grill. Visit oldtownspaghettistore.com.
Do you have cataracts, glaucoma, or any form of eye disease? At Hughes Eye Center, our physicians include residency-trained optometrists, surgical ophthalmologists, retinal surgeons, and oculoplastic surgeons, all right here in Jackson, Tennessee at Hughes Eye Center. There's no need to drive to Memphis or Nashville for your surgical eye care needs. Call 664-1994 to schedule your consultation. At Hughes Eye Center on Stonebridge in Jackson, that's 664-1994. Hi, I'm Ian Soranko of Outback Steakhouse. Sale, sale, sale. There's never been a better time to buy. The proprietor's out of town and we're turning them loose at .com.
Ian, stop. You're a nice guy. Just be you. Why are you trying to sound like Dan Reeves? Just be you. Let's roll tape again.
Hi, this is Ian Insulaco with Outback Steakhouse here in Jackson. I'm sure that you know we're a national chain, but did you know that I'm from Jackson and a JCM graduate? Much of my staff and I have been together here at Outback Steakhouse for 15 years. Yes, we are a national company, but here in Jackson, it's all about local. Our pledge, it's always fresh in the Outback. I'd like to thank you, Jackson, for your help in making Outback Steakhouse in Jackson the shining star of the Outback family. And I personally invite you to have dinner with us at Outback Steakhouse, Jackson, Tennessee, 194 Stonebrook Place, or take advantage of curbside takeaway to go by calling 664-9000. That's 664-9000 or OutbackSteakhouse.com. Outback Steakhouse in Jackson. No rules, just right.
All right, folks. We had to take a quick break right there. Kind of mandatory to get that in. We are live here at the Hornets' Nest. South Gibson's taking the field, and the Tigers have taken the field. South Gibson dressed in all black with orange helmets.
Yeah, South Gibson, I don't know who won the toss, but South Gibson will be getting the ball first.
Yeah, they won that. South Gibson won the toss and elected to receive. So Lexington will go on defense first. They're going to kick this ball. Back deep for the Hornets is number 23, Dr. Dre McAllister, and number 6, Caleb Rich. And your kicker, Tommy, they better back it way up. Their kicker's got a leg on him.
Yeah.
They better back it way up. Lexington, red pants, white jerseys. Okay, the ball is teed up, and number 17 is their kicker. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, he must have changed numbers because I had him listed as 57. So.
All right, here we go. The ball is teed off. All right. It's going to be fielded by McAllister. McAllister's going to return this, looking for running room up the middle, and going to be brought down right at the 20-yard line. South Gibson's going to have a long field in front of them. They will have the ball on the right hash mark, moving from right to left on your screen. Number 14, Dustin Moore, out to lead the troops. He is, I think this is his second year starting at quarterback for South Gibson. And we are underway. First and go. Ball is on the 21-yard line, right hash mark. South Gibson's moving from right to left on your screen. And here we go. Man in motion is Rich. And we have a false start.
Yep. We just talked about that.
Well, we talked about winning the refs. Now you're in first down and 15. So ball will be on the 16-yard line. Everybody's pregame jitters, man.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna get that worked out of their system. Oh, hate to see your first snap of your season start with a penalty. The ref's still standing over the ball, waiting on something. I don't know what's going on here, Tommy.
Not sure.
Well, Tommy, while there's a little confusion going on here, how about these cheerleaders, man?
Yeah, that's my favorite part of the game, watching cheerleaders.
Man, we must have. I think we have the prettiest cheerleaders in the world, man, and a large group. And I think there's 4 seniors in the cheerleading group. I don't know them all, but I know Kristen Dabbs, and I know Aubrey Buckley, and there's a couple other ones I can't remember. Tommy, we should probably do a little senior spotlight for them,
cheerleaders,
too. Yeah. I didn't think about that, but we probably could include our cheerleaders. I That didn't dawn on me.
They've got their war paint on.
That's right. They do have their war paint on. All right, nonetheless, here we go. Back in the saddle, ball's on the 16. Man in motion is McAllister. Going to be a handoff up the middle, and nothing cooking there, Tommy.
No.
So carry was by C.J. Sharp, and looked like he was hit right there at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to bring up second down and 15. 11:29 left in the first period of action, first quarter of action. Tommy, I'm going to still say periods till we're about done with football, and then we're going to start with basketball. And I'm going to say quarters till we're about done with basketball.
Yep.
All right, we're going to have two receivers to the bottom and one to the top. Going to be a handoff, and McAllister's got it, looking for running room around the left end, and shakes the tackle, and finally going to be brought down. Not before picking up about 7 or 8 yards around the left end goes number 23, Dre McAllister.
Good to see Dre back.
Yeah, he didn't play in the Jamboree. And, Tommy, what are they going to credit him with?
Looks like they're going to credit him with about a 7-yard run.
All right, so it's going to bring up third down and
about 7.
Yeah, third down and about 7. Ball's on the left hash mark. Going to be two receivers to the top and two to the bottom. Man in motion is Rich. Going to be a pass to Corbin. Corbin fields it and going to be pushed out of bounds, but not before picking up first down yardage goes number 9, Will Corbin, a player to watch tonight.
Yep.
Looked good, man. Looked really good. First down, Hornets. Ball will be placed on the 37-yard line on the left hash mark. Again, South Gibson in the all black and orange helmets. They are moving from right to left on your screen. Lexington in the red pants and white jerseys, red helmets. Two to the top, two to the bottom for South Gibson. Man in motion is Rich. Going to be a handoff up the middle to C.J. Sharp, and nothing cooking there. He got stood up right there at the line of scrimmage, man. There's not a whole lot of room running in the middle for C.J.
No, I think South Gibson is going to have the most success in the air because this defense, who do they practice against? Their offense.
That's right.
And what does their offense do?
Run the ball.
Exactly.
And they run it a lot.
So, their defense is set up to stop the run. So if you're going to have success, you're probably going to have to get quick outs and put the ball in the air a little bit.
All right. Well, Lexington's defensive front has proven to be really tough so far. All right, man in motion is Rich. Going to be a pass. Going to be caught. Fielded by number 27. Breaks the tackle and going to be tackled, but not before picking up first down yardage. Goes number 27, Michael Bell for South Gibson. First down, Hornets. Ball's going to be placed right on the 50-yard line. Again on the left hash mark. Michael Bell with the reception, the sophomore. And Tommy, Dustin put the ball right on the money.
Yeah.
Looked good. Ball's right on the 50. South Gibson's picked up 2 first downs now, and they're marching down the field here. Going to be 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Man in motion is McAllister. Going to be a handoff to CJ here straight up the middle. And, again, he's going to be stood up right there at the line of scrimmage. He might pick up about
2.
Yeah, about 2. And, Tommy, I know he's had 3 carries so far, but CJ has proven over the years that he's a tough dude.
Oh,
he's tough to bring down. He's got incredible balance.
Right.
So that will move the ball across the 50-yard line. Ball will be on the 48-yard line. Again, South Gibson moving from right to left. 2 to the top for South Gibson. Man in motion is Rich. Going to be a handoff, and
quick whistle.
We have a quick whistle on the field before the play was snapped. And what's the call here, Tommy?
Maybe no, it looked like they're going to turn around. Maybe it's offsides.
Yeah, it's going to be against Lexington, so that's going to give us 5 free yards, and we will take it.
Gladly.
We will take it. All right, South Gibson driving down the field here. Ball is on the 43. Yeah, 43-yard line here. And, folks, we want to tell you how much we appreciate you guys tuning in and listening to our broadcast. All right, it's going to be a standard set for South Gibson. 1 at the top, 1 at the bottom, 2 wing backs. Snap and a handoff to Sharp. Sharp looking for running room. No. Dustin Moore calls his own number, finds plenty of running room around the right end. First down on Hornets. They executed that fake perfectly.
Yeah.
He fooled me.
That's right.
I'm up here in the press box. Dustin did a great job of executing the fake. They all bit on CJ running the ball up the middle, and Dustin carried around the right end. He executed the fake very well. He faked me out. So that'll be another first down. South Gibson, that's the 4th first down they've collected on this drive. They started on the 21-yard line. They're all the way down here on the 31-yard line now. And 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom for South Gibson. Man in motion is McAllister. Be a snap. Looking to throw. Be caught by Rich. Rich breaks one tackle and not before. Cuts back up the field, picks up an extra yard. Going to be about a 5-yard gain for number 6, Caleb Rich. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and about 5 for the Hornets on the quick out there. Looked pretty good, Tommy.
Yeah, moving the ball well.
And that's that first defender that got a hold of him slowed him down just long enough for that safety to get over there and get on to him. So, Tommy, we're throwing the ball around a little bit.
Hey,
I like it.
That's what, like I said, you take what they give you.
That's right. That's absolutely right. Their corners are backing 8 yards, 9 yards up off the ball. They're going to give it to you. Take it.
Exactly.
So 2nd down and 5. Man in motion is Rich. Going to be a handoff to McAllister around the left end. Breaks one tackle. Finds forward. Shakes off. Still scrapping for yards. Breaks loose. Here we go. It's a foot race to the end zone. Anybody going to catch him?
No,
they are not. Touchdown Hornets. Number 23, Crazy Legs. Dre McAllister. Razzle dazzle. Breaks tackles and into the end zone. Touchdown Hornets with 7 minutes and 42 seconds left in the first quarter of action. South Gibson with a beautiful drive right down the field. Their first play of the year starts with a false start.
Yeah.
They get 2nd and long and drive down the field like the marching band and get into the end zone for a touchdown. Number 27, Hardwick on for the kick. Rich on for the hold and Moore on for the snap. Snap, set, kick. And good. There you have it, folks, with 7 minutes and 42 seconds left in the first quarter of action. South Gibson County 7, the Lexington Tigers 0. This is Stephen Rich alongside 2-time Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS.com. We'll be right back.
All right, boys, this is it. Yeah. You've got to lay it all out on the line. Give it all you got.
Yeah.
I want to see more dunks.
Yeah.
In buffalo sauce.
Yeah.
Garlic parmesan and bourbon barbecue. Now, I want you to go out there and get us some Dunk Ultimate Chicken Sandwiches from Sonic.
But, Coach, what about the second half?
Halves? What have I told you guys about halves?
Whole sandwiches only. Whole sandwiches only.
New Dunked Ultimate Chicken Sandwiches. This is how you Sonic. For a limited time, only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
What? 30 seconds to tell them about Rockin' Dough Pizza? Here goes. Try Rockin' Dough's ZZ Tots, shredded potatoes, cheddar, Havarti with a sriracha aioli. Or the Blues Burger, blackened beef, blue cheese, arugula with truffle mayo and a balsamic reduction. The Cuban Grinder with pork, ham, Swiss, pickles, garlic, basil aioli, and a grained mustard. The Super Freak Pizza, my favorite. White sauce, spicy Italian sausage with caramelized onions and honey. And their fantastic Sunday brunch. Rockin' Dough in the Jackson Walk Plaza, a slice of the good life.
All right, we got the ball teed up here, and
Michael
Bell's got the ball teed up and looking to kick this ball and gonna field it and took a funny hop. And ball's on the ground, and South Gibson recovers the football. It'll be first and goal for South Gibson. Ball will be on the 32-yard line. How about that, two-time Tommy?
Yes, sir.
All right, what a change of events for South Gibson. They took a little pooch kick. The guy couldn't field it. Ball goes loose. South Gibson falls on top of it and will take over possession. First and goal. Ball will be on the 32-yard line, the 34-yard line, right hash mark. Again, South Gibson will move from right to left. Tommy, we talked about it in our pregame. Force them turnovers. That's a huge play right there, man.
Big play.
How about it, folks? 7 minutes and 37 seconds left in the first quarter of action. South Gibson 7, the Big Red Machine 0. 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom, and we have a whistle.
That's all right.
And we have a timeout called by Lexington.
Yeah, you know what? South Gibson's doing exactly what you got to do to win. And how is that? You keep their offense off the field.
That's correct. That's a great point. All right, we're going to take the break with them. We'll be right back.
It's another score for the South Gibson Hornets in Donna Robbins' Hometown Pharmacy. Located in the heart of downtown Medina on Main Street, the Hometown Pharmacists are dedicated to delivering the most attentive customer service and expert care you can find. Our pharmacy professionals live where you live, and we care deeply about making our community a healthier place. Medina's Hometown Pharmacy lives, loves, and supports the South Gibson Hornet.
Quality Fence Company has been the contractor that residents of West Tennessee have trusted for superior fences and much more. Our core philosophy is to build the outdoor living space of your dreams through unique and quality products that provide lasting value. And Quality Fence can play an important role in the planning stages of any commercial project and has the ability to work closely with the management companies to assist in neighborhood perimeter fence replacements, fence and access maintenance, and data management. Let us make your job easier. Call 731-783-3555.
All right, we're back in the saddle again here, and Tom, we have another whistle.
I believe that's just the whistle to start play, but I'm not sure. Well,
I'm confused, Tommy.
Yeah, it looked like the one back official was making a shift for, signal, but
all right, nonetheless,
he's still holding it up. Up.
What?
Referee stepping in, holding things up. I don't know what. I don't know what.
See now, Tommy, this would drive me crazy right now if I'm South Gibson because now Lexington's seen my play
right
before. I wouldn't have that. I'd have a fit. Man in motion is McAllister. Going to be a handoff to Sharp up the middle. Sharp breaks a tackle, falls forward, picks up about 8 yards for the Hornets.
That's typical C.J. Sharp there. Last year on first down, I think he averaged probably 8.5 yards every play that he ran.
That's correct. So it will bring up a
little
second
shorter
down.
we thought.
It'll bring up a second down. The side judge says it's fourth down, but I'm telling you it is second down.
Yeah, it's second down and probably going to be about 4 yards. I think we gave him a couple of extra yards, but
all right. Well, it looked like 8 to me, but the scoreboard says 5. So
5, yeah.
Nonetheless, 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top for South Gibson. Man in motion is Rich, looking to throw, going to find just right out of the fingertips of number 9, Will Corbin. And Tommy Dustin's been like he was 5 for 5 up until that point, and Will just could not hang on to it. So it's going to bring up a third down and 5. And, Tommy, if he would have caught the ball, it would have been first down yardage.
Yeah, ball sailed just a little bit, but he was there. Like I said, ball just sailed a little too tall for him.
All right, ball is on the 26-yard line near the middle of the field. South Gibson moving from right to left. And remind everybody, tonight's action is brought to you in part by Southeastern Termite and Pest Control, by Carlock Nissan, and by Outback Steakhouse. All right. 2 to the top, 1, 2 to the bottom. Man in motion is McAllister looking to throw and going to be shuffled. Dustin's going to run it, dive forward, breaks the tackle, pick up first down yards, but there's a flag down, and it's in the area of holding.
Yeah. Yep, that's the signal.
And it's going to bring up that's a holding against the Hornets, so that's going to back them up 10 yards from the spot of the foul, but they will replay third down. Tommy, they're in the gray zone, so you've got two plays essentially to convert.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if from where they're at right now, I think if you don't pick it up, you're going to punt from this area, I think.
Okay.
Because you're talking about if you don't make it.
What if you pick up 10 yards?
If you pick up 10 yards, then I might go for it. But if they don't pick up a yard right now, you got to punt. I don't give them the ball at the 42.
All right, here we go. Ball is on the 42. That's a good point, Tommy. That is a good point. 2 to the bottom and 2 to the top. Moore and CJ in the backfield. Going to be a man in motion. Rich. CJ's going to take the ball up the middle, breaks a tackle, rumbles forward for about 10 yards, Tommy. Now it's decision time.
Yeah.
It's going to bring up a 4th down and 10. Ball's on the 35-yard. It'll be about actually 4th down and 12. Ball is on the 35-yard line right in the middle of the field. So what are you going to do here, Tommy?
Well, Alex Hadley just went in the game. Is he the punter?
Alec Hadley. No, he's a receiver.
Okay. Well,
it don't look like the punt unit's on. It's going to be 2 to the top and 2 to the bottom. Nobody in the backfield for South Gibson. Man in motion, looking to throw. Fires up. Ball underthrown, and
I think it was picked. Wait a minute. There's a flag on the play.
There's a flag down.
Yeah, it's either. Well, is it's interference one way or the other, either offensive or defensive, I think.
Pass interference
Defense.
against Lexington.
Yeah.
And looked like the ball was intended for number 6, Caleb Rich, and it looked like he had a hold of him, Tommy. Had a hold of his jersey. And, Tommy, we just caught a break right there because that's an automatic first down.
Yes, sir.
And we caught a break right there. That's an automatic first down, number 1. Number 2, if there's no flag right there, they're taking the ball over on the 35-yard line.
Right.
That's a huge play right there.
Oh, yeah.
South Gibson caught a break right there.
And
because the ball was not catchable. It came. I don't know if the ball got tipped from the line or what, but the ball was not catchable.
It just looked like Dustin tried to take a little bit off, and it just came out funny. I don't think it was touched, but you'd almost, if there hadn't been a penalty, you almost wished it would have been an interception because at least you would have gained, 10 or 15 yards on the pass and on possession. Because if incomplete, they take over at the 42, or wherever it was. So.
All right, ball is on the 20 for South Gibson. They're going to have 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. And man in motion is McAllister. Going to be a handoff. Going to be number 6 with a run around the right end. Breaks a tackle. And into the end zone. Touchdown Hornets. Number 6, Caleb Rich around the right end. Walked into the end zone. Took a stretched his legs, Tommy.
You know what? That was giving Lexington a little taste of their own medicine. That was just a little trap play, little counter. Faking it to CJ this way and giving it to Caleb going the other way, and caught him flat-footed, and he scored easily.
Tommy, before I say anything else, you got to shout out to the offensive linemen. They get no love. I don't think Caleb was touched on his way into the end zone. Snap, set, kick.
I don't think he got
and kick is no good with 5 minutes and 44 seconds left in the first quarter of action. South Gibson 13, Lexington 0. This is Stephen Rich alongside 2-time Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS.com. We'll be right back.
Are you looking to change careers? Do you need a job? Kelly Services has been a leader in providing workforce solutions since 1946. A heritage of lasting innovation that spans more than 70 years. Today, we offer a comprehensive array of outsourcing and consulting services, as well as world-class staffing on a temporary to hire, and direct hire basis, serving clients around the globe. If you're looking to change careers, if you need a job, contact Kelly Services today. 668-1002. That's 668-1002. Or visit kellyservices.com.
All right, folks, this is your host, Stephen Rich, alongside 2-time Tommy. We're live at the Hornets' Nest. It's been all South Gibson here. 5 minutes and 44 seconds left in the first quarter of action. South Gibson 13, the Lexington Tigers 0. South Gibson forced a turnover on a kickoff after their first touchdown and caught a big break with a pass interference call, and they walked into the end zone. Caleb Rich into the end zone, went for a stretching of his legs. Going to be a kick. Here we go again. Ball is loose, and going to be a good job there by number 10 for Lexington of just falling on it. Number 10 is Hayden Beal. He's a sophomore. So good job there by Hayden of just getting on the ball.
Now,
heck with returning it.
Yeah, he did the wise thing. Don't let it take that second bounce.
That's right.
If it took that second
normally
bounce,
the crazy one.
Yeah, the second bounce is the one that you don't know which way it's going. But who'd have thunk with 5 minutes and 42 seconds to go in the first quarter, Lexington is taking their first
snap of the game. Yeah. South Gibson, these games, and I forgot to mention this, and I didn't jot this down. These teams are so run oriented. Be watching for a short game tonight. All right, going to be a quick handoff up the middle. Going to go around the right end and going to be brought down by number 11, Chandler Carey, and the ball carrier. Tommy, did you catch the ball carrier?
I'm sure it was Mr. Scott, 18, I believe.
So that's going to bring up a third down, or excuse me, the pickup of 3 on the carry. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 7. And I'm sorry I did not see the ball carrier. They run this quick hitting offense, so they're going to line up in the I right now. And let's see what Lexington can do here. Handoff. Going to be to number 18. Breaks the tackle and going to be drugged down finally by number 3, Jack Estes. The ball carrier is number 18, DeAndre Scott. And Tommy, he looks like a load, man.
Yeah, and what's really, he's really good in open field. So if you're going to stop him at the line. Don't let him get in that secondary.
All right. Well, there's the trap play or the knock play that Lexington runs so well. Ball is on the 43-yard line. Snap. Going to be a handoff to 24 with the ball up the middle. No, it's going to be around the left end, and South Gibson did a good job there
Great job.
Sniffing that out and not giving him the football or not giving him the edge, so it'll bring up a second down and long for Lexington.
Yeah, I think he may have got a yard and a half, maybe.
All right, well, good job there by the defense for South Gibson. 4 minutes and 34 seconds left in the first quarter of action. Lexington with the ball on the 42-yard line, 2nd and 9. Left hash mark. Lexington's moving from left to right on your screen. And here we go. Snap. Going to be a handoff. No, it's going to roll out and going to fire it out into the flats. Nobody there. Could not hold on to it. Pass was intended for number 34 right there, Josh Wiggins. And looked like it was threw it behind him there.
Yeah.
Tucker White.
But even if he'd made the catch, there was I don't think he'd gained a whole lot more yardage on it. Defender did get over there pretty good.
All right, Tommy, it's a big play right here.
Oh,
third down and 9 for the Tigers. All right. Let's see if South Gibson can get a hold right here. Snap. Going to be a handoff to DeAndre. Going to turn around, reverse field, and finally going to be brought down. No, Caleb Rich forced it. And finally going to be brought down by number 6, Caleb Rich in the backfield. It's going to be a tackle for loss. He had a hold of him one time, lost him, then got him again. It's going to be a tackle for about a 7-yard loss by number 6, Caleb Rich.
Good stick with us.
I tell you what, man, what a game so far. This has been all South Gibson. Lexington picked up 1 first down, and
yeah, that play right there had all the recipes of disaster because once he got to running around back there, you just didn't know if anybody was going to get to him.
Right.
That was a great job.
Well, the punt unit comes on for Lexington. Number 25, the ever so dangerous C.J. Sharp back to field the punt for South Gibson. Snap. Ball is in the air, and nobody's going to touch it. Ball is going to, whoa. They're going to roll way down there. What a punt for Lexington. That's going to pin South Gibson way back there. That's going to ball is going to be on the
4.5-yard line.
On the 4-yard line. 3 minutes and 14 seconds left in the first quarter of action. Tonight's action is brought to you in part by Rockin' Dough Pizza Company, by King Jewelers, by Young Hughes Insurance Company, by Old Town Spaghetti Store, and the WD Wireless Dimensions in the Old Hickory Mall. Everything for your cell phone. Tommy, you got to really this is when momentum things can happen.
Yeah.
Momentum plays can happen. Tackles in the backfield, you get safeties, yaka.
Right.
So Tommy, we really need to execute some offense right here and get out of our own way here. All right, South Gibson will take it over. They're moving from right to left. Man in motion is Rich. Going to be a handoff to Sharp up the middle. Sharp going to fall forward for
maybe 3-4 yards, maybe 3.
I don't know, Tommy. I don't think he picked up but about 2. It's hard to see from this angle. Yeah, it looks like he got about 2 on that carry.
Yeah, about 2.
So, all right, now you got to look. Now you're out of your own 5-yard line. That helps a little bit if you have to punt.
You know, we talked about this last week, but this is where the shotgun or the pistol could really bite you.
That's right.
Especially down there on your goal line. Take the ball under center, get a quick hit, gain you 4 or 5 yards. But a lot of things can happen here.
All right, man in motion is McAllister. Going to be a handoff. No, it's going to be a pitch out to McAllister. Looking for running room around the left end. Breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle.
First
not
down.
Before picking up first down. Yardage goes number 23, Dr. Dre McAllister. First down, Hornets. How about it, Tommy?
Yeah.
Man, South Gibson's looking like a well-oiled machine right now.
Yeah, they really are. And that great run by Dre again.
Yeah, breaking tackles, making people miss. And ball will be on the 16-yard line on the left hash mark. A little bit of room now, Tommy, to run that offense. And going to have 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom for South Gibson. And man in motion is Rich. Going to be a carry by Moore up the middle. And Moore will fall forward for about 2 yards on the carry, it looks like, Tommy.
Yeah.
Actually, we'll give him 3.
Yeah,
not too bad. Man, you'll take a long 3 on every snap.
Every snap.
I'll take a long 3 yards every time because you could call that 4 and you can also call it 3. But the scoreboard says 3, so that's what we're going to go with. Ball's on the left hash mark on the 19-yard line. 1 minute and 42 seconds left in the first quarter of action. South Gibson 13. The Big Red Machine. Lexington 0. 2 to the bottom and 1 to the top. Man in motion is Rich. Going to be a handoff to McAllister. McAllister looking for running room up the middle. Breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. Still rumbling for yards. And finally going to be brought down, but not before picking up first down yardage. Goes number 23, Dre McAllister. Tommy, Dre's had a big game so far already.
Man, he's got some fast feet in close quarters down there. It looked like they had him pinned in, and like I said, he made 2 moves within a 3-foot area.
All right, so ball is on the 29-yard line now. 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Man in motion is McAllister. Going to be a handoff. No. Dre's going to pitch it out to CJ. CJ looking for running room up the middle, and Tommy, it was a busted play. And
yeah, that was bad from the get-go.
Yeah, that just didn't work. And I think the pressure up the middle, I don't know. I think number 56 there for Lexington, that's Brijan Teague. Brijan Teague. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Brijan Teague.
Whatever. Sorry, dude. I can't pronounce your name. 41 seconds left in the first. South Gibson 13. Lexington 0. All right, going to go to the line. Does South Gibson. Big Marcus Jackson playing left guard for us, a junior. All right, snap. Going to be a rollout. Going to look into the throw. Going to fire out and going to be caught.
Yeah.
But Michael Bell with the reception. Tommy, it looked like a busted play, and it looked like that. Tommy, it looked like it was supposed to be a fake, like a stutter and go.
Right.
And Dustin was going to fake the ball to him and then turn around and run up the field, but it didn't work out. We picked up a few yards, but it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 8 for South Gibson. And that's the end of the first quarter. South Gibson 13, Lexington 0. This is Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. We'll be right back.
All right, boys, this is it. Yeah. You've got to lay it all out on the line. Give it all you got.
Yeah.
I want to see more dunks.
Yeah.
In buffalo sauce.
Yeah.
Garlic parmesan and bourbon barbecue. Now, I want you to go out there and get us some Dunk Ultimate Chicken Sandwiches from Sonic.
But, Coach, what about the second half?
Halves? What have I told you guys about halves?
Whole sandwiches only. Whole sandwiches only.
New Dunked Ultimate Chicken Sandwiches. This is how you Sonic. For a limited time, only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
What? 30 seconds to tell them about Rockin' Dough Pizza?
Here goes.
Try Rockin' Dough's ZZ Tots, shredded potatoes, cheddar, Havarti with a sriracha aioli. Or the Blues Burger, blackened beef, blue cheese, arugula with truffle mayo and a balsamic reduction. The Cuban Grinder with pork, ham, Swiss, pickles, garlic, basil aioli, and a grained mustard. The Super Freak Pizza, my favorite. White sauce, spicy Italian sausage with caramelized onions and honey. And their fantastic Sunday brunch. Rockin' Dough in the Jackson Walk Plaza, a slice of the good life.
Do you have cataracts, glaucoma, or any form of eye disease? At Hughes Eye Center, our physicians include residency-trained optometrists, surgical ophthalmologists, retinal surgeons, and oculoplastic surgeons, all right here in Jackson, Tennessee at Hughes Eye Center. There's no need to drive to Memphis or Nashville for your surgical eye care needs. Call 664-1994 to schedule your consultation at Hughes Eye Center on
All right, we're back live with you here. Man in motion is Rich, looking to throw, going to dump it out, and Tommy, it looked like it was an attempted screen pass, and
he had a Creighton Woods, and I don't think
Creighton's not eligible.
He's not eligible, and he did the wise thing and didn't try to catch that.
So, all right, well, the punt unit's going to come on for South Gibson.
Yeah, that was a big play for Lexington if they hope to stay in the contest, try to get the ball back.
All right, well, back deep to receive for Lexington is DeAndre Scott and Tucker White, your running back and your quarterback for the offense. 11:55 left in the first half of action. All right, punt is away. Pretty good punt there.
Yeah, not bad. That's great.
Still rolling, and Tucker's going to fall on it.
Wow.
And Tommy, he did a good job right there because there was a hornet down there ready to blister him. He did a good job of just falling on it. What a great punt. Swapping ends of the field for our punter, number 16, Levi Schlesinger.
Yeah.
So Tommy South Gibson has, Lexington has a long field in front of them now. The ball is on the 15-yard line on the right hash mark. Lexington now, since changing the quarter, Lexington now will be moving from right to left on your screen. All right. Snap. Going to be a quick hit and play. Going to be stood up at the line of scrimmage. Good job there by the defensive front for South Gibson. Tommy, it looked like number 72, Creighton Woods, was the first one on him right there. So it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 8 for Lexington.
Colin, pronounce number 24 for me there, bud.
Poporowski.
Okay.
Is that the ball carrier?
Yeah.
Poporowski?
Yeah.
Big fullback there.
Yeah.
He sounds like a fullback. You know what I'm saying?
With a name like that,
he's got to be a big, mean fullback. He's big, mean. If your last name's Poporowski, and you're just a big, mean fullback.
That's right.
Probably going to be playing in the NFL soon. All right. Going to be a rollout. Here comes that bootleg we talked about. Going to throw it, and ball goes through the hands of the intended receiver there. And that ball was intended for number 11, Darius Smith, the sophomore for Lexington. Number 1, Tucker. And Tommy, I think Lexington's just a little out of sorts right now.
Yeah, they are. Of course, they got pent-up energy, too, over there, being their first game. And, as long as the offense was on the sidelines, energy was just eating them up inside, wanting to get out there and now that they're out there, it's just, like I said, a little out of sorts.
All right, here we go. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7. Going to line up in the eye. Going to be a quick hit and play again, and not going to get there. Going to fall forward. Going to be close to first. Going to be close to first down yardage for Lexington.
Yeah, that was the runner had a lot of help. His blockers hit him in the back and pushed him forward.
Oh, they are going to call it first down. Well, Tommy, we had him, man. He just fell forward or just pushed forward for an extra 5 yards right there.
Yeah, they had that big bulk of a line. Like I said, they were pushing him forward.
All right. All right, they're going to line up in the eye here. Snap. Going to be a handoff to DeAndre. DeAndre still fighting forward, but not before picking up about 4 yards. Goes on the right end there by number 18, DeAndre Scott, the senior running back. So that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 6 for. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 6 for Lexington. And a little bit different formation, it looks like, coming out of here from Lexington. Lexington, ball's on the right hash mark. They are moving from right to left. And they're going to go twins in the backfield. Going to be a quick hit and play. No, going to pull it out and looking for running room. And going to find a little bit, but not much.
No, good job.
Number 7, Christian Denton, who's going to be a player for us, man. Christian's a heck of an athlete. And Christian got to him first right there. But not before he picked up about 5 yards to put Lexington in 3rd and short. So it'll bring up 3rd down and 2 for Lexington. Now, Tommy, if Lexington can get a first down right here, they're going to start putting themselves a little drive together here.
Yeah, and like I said, this is the 3rd and shorts. That's what they aim for.
All right, thank you, Coach. All right, it's going to bring up a 3rd down and short. Going to be a quick hit and going to fall forward. There goes number 24 there, Mr. Richard Poporowski, and he's going to fall forward and pick up first down yardage, it looks like, Tommy.
Yeah, about half a yard past the line to gain.
All right, so bring up a first down, Lexington. Ball will be on the 34-yard line, and ball's right in the middle of the field. And, Tommy, we can't do any of this without saying thank you to King Tire. King Tire in Jackson, there to serve you. Also, tonight's action is brought to you in part by Coyote Blues and the Hughes Eye Center. All right, twins in the backfield for Lexington. Going to be a handoff. No, Tucker's going to pull it, get around to the right end, looking for running room, going to find some. Breaks one tackle, going to rumble forward for about 14 yards.
Yeah, he's quick.
Goes number 1, Tucker White for Lexington. So another first down for the Tigers. Now, Tommy, the Tigers have got them a drive sustained here. 8 minutes and 55 seconds left in the second quarter of action. South Gibson 13, Lexington 0. And, Tommy, if you're South Gibson, I'd like to keep the momentum. I'd like to bow my back and get a stop right now. They got fresh downs. Let's get a stop right now. All right, Lexington's going to line up in the I with 2 tight ends to the bottom of your screen. And going to be handoff to Scott. Scott going to be brought down in the backfield by my man, number 72, Creighton, bringing the Woods. Wood!
Yeah, great play. Great tackle.
Good job there by Creighton Wood. Stopped that in the backfield. Shot off of his blocker and got in the backfield and got a tackle for loss. Number 72, my man, Creighton Woods. I like it. 2nd down and 12 for Lexington right now. That's a heck of a play right there by Creighton.
It was.
That was a heck of a play. All right, let's see what Lexington can do here. Be looking for a pass right here, Tommy. Going to be 1 to the top, 1 to the bottom, out of the I. 2, going to be 1 tight end to the bottom of your screen. Going to be a handoff again to DeAndre, and DeAndre not going to pick up much. He's going to get about 2 yards around that right end. I'm going to say 3 yards, so it'll bring up a 3rd down and 9 for Lexington. South Gibson 13, Lexington 0. Ball is on the 47-yard line, right hash mark. Lexington moving from right to left on your screen with 7 minutes and 43 seconds left in the first half of action. This is your host, the voice of the Hornets, Stephen Rich, alongside my partner, my longtime partner in crime now, 2-time and Tommy McClain. Yay. Here we go. All right, 3rd down and 9. It's a big play right here. 2 to the bottom for Lexington. Watch the bootleg, Tommy.
Yes, sir.
They love to run this bootleg right here. And here it comes. They're going to try it. And going to be defended well. And got a hand on it.
Good job.
Going to be a pass breakup by Denton right there. Pass is incomplete. It was intended for number 11 right there, Darius Smith. And here comes the punt team for Lexington. All right, Tommy. Tommy, there's something going on with our scoreboard. Now they're saying there's 7 minutes and 17 seconds left.
I don't know. No, it can't be.
There's something up with the scoreboard. I don't know. I don't think. Hey, Tommy, I'm gonna set my headset down and ask them that. You cover this for me, all right?
All right. Punter back. I can't get his number right now. Back in punt formation. Bobbles to. Oh, not a good kick. Keep your head up. Ball rolls out of bounds, so South Gibson will take the ball at the 25. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 25. On not a great kick, but better than what it originally looked like. About 25.5-yard line.
All right. I'm back live with you here, folks.
Find out about the clock?
Yeah, the officials are operating it. It's not the end. That's high school. I forgot the officials operating.
Yeah, okay.
Making sure it wasn't on our end.
Okay.
All right, well, South Gibson's going to take possession of the ball. South Gibson now moving from left to right on your screen. South Gibson in the all black. Look like they're ready to attack. Going to be a standard set here. Well, it's going to be 2 to the bottom for South Gibson. Man in motion is McAllister. Going to be a handoff to CJ up the middle, and not a whole lot of running room right there, Tommy, for CJ. And it's going to bring up it'll probably give him a yard on the carry. Well, actually, going to give him 2 yards.
Close to 2, yeah.
So it'll bring up 2nd down and 8 for SGC. Ball is on the left hash mark for South Gibson. And
see what Coach Stidham comes out with on the 2nd down.
All right, here we go. Hey, Tommy, I'm going to give a shout-out to my old partner in crime, John the Man of Millions, Merritt.
Okay.
Got to give him a shout-out, man. I think he's tuning in right now. All right, McAllister. Going to be CJ around up the middle there. Going to fumble forward, break the tackle. He's loose. It's a foot race to the end zone. Is anybody going to catch him?
No, sir.
Oh, DeAndre Scott gets a hand on him, but they can't bring him down.
Wow.
Touchdown! Hornet, what a hell of a run by CJ Sharp. Broke 3 tackles and into the end zone for a long, about 70-yard run goes number 25, CJ Sharp. Well, Tommy, your 3-headed monster, Dre McAllister, Caleb Rich, and C.J. Sharp are 1, 2, and 3 for touchdowns tonight. South Gibson 19, Lexington 0. 6 minutes and 12 seconds left in the first half of action.
You know, that right there, C.J. has a low center of gravity.
You got that right.
And that right there, because if he was a taller guy, they'd have tripped him up.
All right. I'm going to get in here. Tommy, I didn't mean to take over your camera work and do
well,
this.
no, I'm
sorry.
We're
going to line up and go for 2. You want to zoom that back out, Tommy? All right, going to be 2 to the bottom and 1 to the top. We're going to go for 2 right now. Man in motion is McAllister. Snap. Looking for running room. Going to find a receiver. No! right off the chest pad of number 9, Will Corbin.
Yep.
So the 2-point conversion has failed. South Gibson 19, Lexington 0 with 6 minutes and 12 seconds left in the first half of action. South Gibson 19, Lexington 0. This is Stephen Rich alongside two-time Tommy McLean. We'll be right back.
The name Carlock Nissan of Jackson carries a lot of weight in this town and around West Tennessee. But when you have the type of new inventory like the all-new 2017 Nissan Maxima SR sedan or the very classy 2017 Altima 2.5 SV sedan, it should come as no surprise. In the market for a previously owned vehicle, check out the 2016 Nissan Rogue SV SUV, just waiting for you to take it home. It all starts with you at Carlock Nissan of Jackson, 495 Van Drive.
Sakura is Jackson's original sushi bar and has always been a year-round favorite for great Japanese food for lunch and dinner. School is getting back in swing, which makes it a busy time. Try Sakura's stress-free options, dine-in, pick-up, and even delivery. So many people are taking advantage of the delivery service to the home and office that Sakura is now hiring additional full-time and part-time delivery drivers plus serving staff positions. If you're interested and would like more information, call Sakura at 664-2878. That's 664-2878. Sakura Japanese Steakhouse, Carriage House Drive.
All right, we're back live with you here. Tommy, is our kicker number 1?
Look like it.
Going to be a onside.
Oh, it's
ball
alive.
Loose.
Yeah. He
number 20 fielded it.
Yeah. I thought it squirted through there.
All right, I did too. Number 21, smart fella, Darrell Bard falls on it. So Lexington will take over possession. Ball is on the 41-yard line for the Big Red Machine, the Lexington Tigers.
Down by 19.
Our neighbors to the east. All right, here. Let's see if Lexington can work anything up, get them some offensive production here. Going to be twins in the backfield for Lexington. Snap. Going to be a handoff. No, Tucker's going to call it and keep it and run around the right end. Looking for running room. It's a foot race. Finally going to be brought down. Tommy, who was it that got a hold of him there? It looked like number 1, Denton.
Yeah,
number 1 for South
Hardwick.
Gibson. Devin Hardwick finally got a hold of him, but not before picking up about 12 yards goes number 1, Tucker White for Lexington. And Tommy, they run that pretty well. They fake that dive around the end, and then he just rolls out. They run that executed pretty well. Ball is on the 45-yard line. Snap. Going to be a quick hit to up the middle and going to be brought down.
Not a whole lot.
About, well, I hate guessing these yard marks. They're going to credit him with 1 yard, so it'll bring up 2nd down and 9. Tommy, our sideline guys over there, they're going to have to learn to look at the numbers because it is not 4th down.
No.
It says it's 4th down, but it is not 4th down. All right, here we go. Going to be one to the top, one to the bottom in an I formation for Lexington. Tight end this way. Going to roll out. And number 3, Jackass is going to bring him down. Sniff that out and said, take that trash to the street. You're not running that on me. I talked to you about how big our defensive end play was going to be tonight. And number 3, Jackasses with a tackle for loss in the backfield for Lexington. That's going to put Lexington in 3rd down and a 3rd down in Milan.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to say Milan. I hate that.
Yeah, it's 3rd down about 16.
I'm going to say 3rd down in West Carroll.
Yeah.
Atwood. 3rd down in Atwood. I'm just kidding. 3rd down at 16. It's not that bad. I get a little carried away sometimes.
Yeah, Jack did a great job at staying at home. A lot of times play looks like it's going the other way, and you almost mentally take yourself out. But he did a great job of staying in there and maintaining.
All right, going to be a reverse. And here we need a big hit and play. And they picked up yardage, but not very much.
No, got back to the original line of scrimmage.
All right, so it'll bring up probably, it looks like the punt unit's going to come on for Lexington.
Yeah, 4 minutes to go. I don't think you want to run the risk of giving a motivated South Gibson team that has the momentum in their favor, giving them the ball back at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, you don't want to give them a short field.
Yeah.
And it looks like they got a punter here. All right, and it's going to have to be a good read. Back deep for South Gibson is number 6, Caleb Rich. Sharp fielded the last punt, but Rich back there now. All right, going to go to the line. All right, here we go. Snap. And ball is away, and just let it go. Ball's going to land in the end zone.
Yeah.
So with 3 minutes and 28 seconds left in the first half of action, it's South Gibson 19, Lexington 0. We're going to take the break with them. We'll be right back.
Are you ready for the freshest and most flavorful approach to lunch and dinner? Well, I've got 2 words for you, Coyote Blues. Where else will you find shrimp nachos, smoked duck quesadillas, carnitas burritos, smoked brisket tacos, and the mind-bending desserts like fried ice cream and margarita cheesecake? The answer is nowhere. Nowhere besides Coyote Blues, that is. Coyote Blues. Get here now. We're waiting for you. 4 Stonebridge Boulevard.
Hi, this is Stephen Rich from the WD in the mall. At the WD, we specialize in every kind of accessory for your cell phone, smartphone, iPad, iPod, and more. But we don't charge the high prices the big guys do. At the WD, you get chargers for your car, home, cell phone cases, otter boxes, protective cases for your phone, iPad, iPod, plus holsters, screen protectors, and you save up to 50% or more. Come see us today at the WD in the mall, right in front of Victoria's Secret, or visit us online at WDJackson.com.
When you step into King Jewelers, you're stepping into a family-owned business with nearly 30 years of experience. Let Grover King set you up with estate jewelry or the amazing Citizen Echo Drive watch, as well as custom-designed jewelry. King Jewelers buys gold and silver, offers Rolex repair, as well as watch and jewelry repair. Check out the selection of gemstone jewelry and diamond stud earrings. Store hours are Monday through Friday, 9:30 till 5:30 and 10 till 2 on Saturday.
King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, and a brand new King Jewelers location in downtown Jackson.
All right, we're back live with you here. Sorry about that, guys. Had to take a long break right there. 2 minutes and 44 seconds left in the first half of action. It's been all South Gibson here tonight. South Gibson 19. The Big Red Machine, a 0. South Gibson picked up 3 yards on her first carry on first down, and then had an incomplete pass to the second down, which brings to 3rd and 7 for your Hornets. Snap. And going to be a pitch out to McAllister. McAllister takes it, looking for running room, and finally going to be brought down for about a 4-yard loss. So
he about a 3-yard. He got past the original line, but not much more than that. Oh, a turnover!
Turnover.
Wow, I didn't see that.
All right, Tommy. Well, South Gibson lost possession of the ball right there. And Lexington come away with it. And, Tommy, that's the first time I ever remember Dre fumbling the football.
Yeah, he doesn't do that very often. And like I said, it must have happened over there close to the ground. Like I said, I did not see the ball come out. But
all right, well, Tommy, this could be huge for us because you don't want to give Lexington momentum going into the half here. 2 minutes and 26 seconds left.
Hold them to a field goal try.
That's right. All right, well, going to be twins in the backfield for Lexington. At the short field, ball's on the 21-yard line. Going to be a handoff around the right end for DeAndre. DeAndre's going to cut back across and going to pick up about 5 yards on the scamper there for number 18, DeAndre Scott, for South Gibson.
Yeah, credit for
Lexington. Excuse me.
Credit for South Gibson cutting off his original path because there was no room over there where he wanted to go, and he cut back and made the most of it and gained a couple yards.
All right, well, they'll bring up 2nd down and a long 5 for Lexington, and they're going to have twins again back there. Snap. Going to be a handoff, a fullback dive straight up the middle for number 35, and he's going to be stood up at the line of scrimmage. Goes Joseph Ujek. All right, what's up with the fullbacks having the European names, man? You got to be apparently, if you move to Lexington and you have a European last name or something that sounds like you're from Germany or something, you got to like Ostjif and think about all the big mean fullbacks in the NFL. They all have.
And Uchek's got a brother that is one of their defensive stars over there. So.
All right, so 3rd down and 4 here in the I for Lexington. Going to be a handoff to DeAndre. DeAndre looking for running room. Going to be hit. And
I think that spin actually cost him the first down.
It's going to be interesting call right here, Tommy.
Yeah. I think he might have had the first down, and he went into that spin, and when he did, South Gibson player hit him and kept him from gaining that first down.
All right,
fourth and 1.
4th down and 1 here for Lexington.
Like they're going for it.
And they're going to line up in the solid eye and going to go for it here. We're watching for a little razzle-dazzle here. And probably going to be a fullback dive.
He tried to get him to jump.
Good job. Hey, that's a heads-up play there by Lexington. I like it. All right, folks, it's 38.1 seconds left in the first half of action. South Gibson 19, Lexington 0, but they are in the red zone. Ball's on the 12-yard line. We'll be right back.
What? 30 seconds to tell them about Rockin' Dough Pizza? Here goes. Try Rockin' Dough's ZZ Tots, shredded potatoes, cheddar, Havarti with a sriracha aioli. Or the Blues Burger, blackened beef, blue cheese, arugula with truffle mayo and a balsamic reduction. The Cuban Grinder with pork, ham, Swiss, pickles, garlic, basil aioli, and a grained mustard. The Super Freak Pizza, my favorite. White sauce, spicy Italian sausage with caramelized onions and honey. And their fantastic Sunday brunch. Rockin' Dough in the Jackson Walk Plaza, a slice of the good life.
It's the end of summer clearance. Sarah Jackson is at it one more time, saving you thousands, giving you the best no-hassle shopping experience. Right now, get 0% for 72 months, or look at the price and take 20% off on new Chevy Malibus, Cruises, Trax, Spark, or Sonics. You heard right, 0% for 72 months, or take 20% off Chevy's most popular models. It's the end of summer clearance, only at Sarah Jackson. One destination, so many choices.
All right, Tommy. I thought they would. Yeah, I thought they guaranteed to kick a field goal, but they are not.
I do not agree with this.
All right.
Busted play.
They're going to be tackled in the backfield. No siree, Baba Lee, number 72. Creighton bringing the wood, snip that out, said take that trash to the street.
Yeah.
First down, Hornets. That's the same as a turnover right there.
That's better than turnover. Like I said, and I was questioning.
What in the world is he doing not kicking a field goal?
With the field goal kicker that they've got, you've got to get some points on the board before halftime. It may only be 3, but it's points. It's momentum in your favor. I don't go along with that call. And
what is he doing?
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Oh man, that's crazy. 33 seconds left in the first half. The ball is on the. Oh man, I don't know. I think you line up and guarantee your team to to get a yard, but man, Creighton Woods busted through that line, sniffed that play out, and said, "No sir, take that trash to the street." Yeah. All right, 3 to the bottom for South Gibson. Man in motion is Rich. Going to be a handoff to Sharp up the middle. Breaks the tackle. It's a foot race to the end zone. Are they going to catch him? I don't think so. Somebody going to run him down.
No, sir.
Oh, no, sir. Number 25, C.J. Sharp to the house. Touchdown, Hornets.
Yeah.
All right, with 19.4 seconds left in the contest, it's going to bring a score of South Gibson 25, Lexington 0. And Tommy, I don't know, man. South Gibson looks like a well-oiled machine, brother.
Yeah, they, like I said, with the time, kick the field goal, kick it off. Like I said, one play and turn the whole game around.
Yeah, that touchdown. I hope the coach remembers that because he could have prevented that right there.
Oh yeah,
by kicking the field goal.
You go into the locker room 19-3. Or at least 19-0. Instead, you turn the ball over, and a highly motivated South Gibson team took advantage in 25 zeros with PAT pending. Are they going to go for 2 again?
All right, we have a timeout on the field. All right, we'll be right back. We're going to take the timeout with them.
Do you have cataracts, glaucoma, or any form of eye disease? At Hughes Eye Center, our physicians include residency-trained optometrists, surgical ophthalmologists, retinal surgeons, and oculoplastic surgeons, all right here in Jackson, Tennessee at Hughes Eye Center. There's no need to drive to Memphis or Nashville for your surgical eye care needs. Call 664-1994 to schedule your consultation. At Hughes Eye Center on Stonebridge in Jackson, that's 664-1994.
Quality Fence Company has been the contractor that residents of West Tennessee have trusted for superior fences and much more. Our core philosophy is to build the outdoor living space of your dreams through unique and quality products that provide lasting value. And Quality Fence can play an important role in the planning stages of any commercial project and has the ability to work closely with the management companies to assist in neighborhood perimeter fence replacements, fence and access maintenance, and data management. Let us make your job easier. Call 731-783-3555.
All right, Tommy, we're back with you here, and the Tigers are dragging their tails.
Yeah, they're reeling. They're reeling bad.
All right, Tommy, South Gibson looks like they are lined up and are going to attempt to go for 2 here. And going to be a man in motion. And no, Dustin Moore is going to call his own number, fall forward and into the end zone for the conversion. Number 14, Dustin Moore makes the conversion. So your four-headed monster back there, your ball carriers, Dustin Moore in the end zone once. CJ in the end zone twice. Dre in the end zone once. Caleb Rich in the end zone once. With 19 seconds left in the first half of action, it's South Gibson 27, Lexington 0.
Right.
Tommy, it blew my prediction out. I had South Gibson with 20 points.
Hey, the South Gibson's just playing on fire right now.
All right. Somebody just cut the lights on. Man. All right.
Probably
Tommy,
couldn't read the numbers.
We got to get that cut off. I can't see.
I don't know where it is.
Here, Tommy. Take it over.
All right. Well, Steven runs down the light switch. All righty. South Gibson lining up, taking the lined up to do the kickoff. Looks like number 1, Devin Hardwick. So South Gibson has not been not kicking the ball deep, but having great success on the short kick. So I don't anticipate this one to go too deep.
All right.
Squibber up the middle.
Going to be fielded by Tucker. Tucker looking for running room around the left end. Wiggles them around and going to be brought down. There's a hanky on the field.
Yeah, I don't.
It looked like number 22 there for South Gibson. Brings it down. That's Matt Davidson in on the tackle, the senior.
Yeah, there you go. Finding out what the hanky is. Well, if the defense, it's a face mask. If it's against the receiving team, it's probably going to be a block in the back. And it looks like they're going to march it off against the Tigers, which are blocking the back.
All right, well, 12 seconds left here. Lexington's going to take over ball. They will have a long field, pretty long field to go. They're on the 27-yard line on the left hash mark.
No signal about what the penalty was, but I'm going to assume it was a block in the back.
All right. That's what I think it is too, Tommy. All right, going to be an I formation for South Gibson, or for Lexington, rather. Tommy, don't let the ball go over the top of your head. Here comes a bootleg, looking for a receiver. Nobody there, and just going to throw it away there. Knows number 1. That pass was intended for number. What's it? I can't make it out, Tommy. 34.
34.
Yeah, pass was intended for number 34, Josh Wiggins, the sophomore.
Tucker White, the quarterback, quick on his feet, but he likes to throw the ball while he's moving. If he wants to get a deep ball, he's going to have to plant his feet and throw that.
All right. I formation for Lexington. Again, don't let the ball go over the top of your head. Going to be a handoff to DeAndre. DeAndre breaks one tackle and going to finally be brought down by number 11, Chandler Carey, going to wrestle him down, but it's going to bring an end to the half. Yeah. It's all South Gibson at the end of the half.
Yes, sir.
South Gibson 27, the Big Red Machine 0. This is the voice of the Hornets, Stephen Rich, alongside my partner in crime, two-time Tommy McLean. We'll be right back to bring you second half action.
It's another score for the South Gibson Hornets in Donna Robbins' Hometown Pharmacy. Located in the heart of downtown Medina on Main Street, the Hometown Pharmacists are dedicated to delivering the most attentive customer service and expert care you can find. Our pharmacy professionals live where you live, and we care deeply about making our community a healthier place. Medina's Hometown Pharmacy lives, loves, and supports the South Gibson Hornets. 783-0777.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Last play of the game, folks.
And the snap. Drops back. Whoa. Changes mind. Down the sideline. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Casasa! Unbelievable! Did you see that? Casasa!
Not to be a buzzkill, but what's Casasa? We're glad you asked that. Casasa. It's a catchy word for earning cash. Free Casasa checking rewards you in cash each month.
Ask for free Casasa checking at Centennial Bank in Medina or visit www.mycentennial.bank. Member FDIC.
Are you ready for the freshest and most flavorful approach to lunch and dinner? Well, I've got 2 words for you, Coyote Blues. Where else will you find shrimp nachos, smoked duck quesadillas, carnitas burritos, smoked brisket tacos, and the mind-bending desserts like fried ice cream and margarita cheesecake? The answer is nowhere. Nowhere besides Coyote Blues, that is. Coyote Blues. Get here now. We're waiting for you. 4 Stonebridge Boulevard.
Are you looking to change careers? Do you need a job? Kelly Services has been a leader in providing workforce solutions since 1946, a heritage of lasting innovation that spans more than 70 years. Today, we offer a comprehensive array of outsourcing and consulting services, as well as world-class staffing on a temporary to hire, and direct hire basis, serving clients around the globe. If you're looking to change careers, if you need a job, contact Kelly Services today, 668-1002. That's 668-1002. Or visit kellyservices.com.
When you step into King Jewelers, you're stepping into a family-owned business with nearly 30 years of experience. Let Grover King set you up with estate jewelry or the amazing Citizen Echo Drive watch, as well as custom-designed jewelry. King Jewelers buys gold and silver, offers Rolex repair, as well as watch and jewelry repair. Check out the selection of gemstone jewelry and diamond stud earrings. Store hours are Monday through Friday, 9:30 till 5:30 and 10 till 2 on Saturday.
King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, and a brand new King Jewelers location in downtown Jackson.
There's a reason Old Town Spaghetti Store has been voted Best Italian Restaurant multiple years in a row. Certified Angus beef steaks, seafood and pasta, succulent prime rib cut to order, specialty salads, homemade dressings, and fresh baked bread. An inviting atmosphere inside and outside on the patio and covered terrace. Call in your order or order online, and we'll bring it right out to your car. Locally owned since 1982. Old Town Spaghetti Store, your country Italian grill. Visit oldtownspaghettistore.com.
Do you have cataracts, glaucoma, or any form of eye disease? At Hughes Eye Center, our physicians include residency-trained optometrists, surgical ophthalmologists, retinal surgeons, and oculoplastic surgeons, all right here in Jackson, Tennessee at Hughes Eye Center. There's no need to drive to Memphis or Nashville for your surgical eye care needs. Call 664-1994 to schedule your consultation. At Hughes Eye Center on Stonebridge in Jackson, that's 664-1994. Hi, I'm Ian Soranko of Outback Steakhouse. Sale, sale, sale. There's never been a better time to buy. The proprietor's out of town and we're turning them loose at .com.
Ian, stop. You're a nice guy. Just be you. Why are you trying to sound like Dan Reeves? Just be you. Let's roll tape again.
Hi, this is Ian Insulaco with Outback Steakhouse here in Jackson. I'm sure that you know we're a national chain, but did you know that I'm from Jackson and a JCM graduate? Much of my staff and I have been together here at Outback Steakhouse for 15 years. Yes, we are a national company, but here in Jackson, it's all about local. Our pledge, it's always fresh in the Outback. I'd like to thank you, Jackson, for your help in making Outback Steakhouse in Jackson the shining star of the Outback family. And I personally invite you to have dinner with us at Outback Steakhouse, Jackson, Tennessee, 194 Stonebrook Place, or take advantage of curbside takeaway to go by calling 664-9000. That's 664-9000 or OutbackSteakhouse.com. Outback Steakhouse in Jackson. No rules, just right.
All right, folks. Stephen Rich alongside Tommy McLean. We are going to set the mics down and turn them up so you can hear the South Gibson County Band. And we'll return our coverage after the band gets done.
It's another score for the South Gibson Hornets in Donna Robbins' Hometown Pharmacy. Located in the heart of downtown Medina on Main Street, the Hometown Pharmacists are dedicated to delivering the most attentive customer service and expert care you can find. Our pharmacy professionals live where you live, and we care deeply about making our community a healthier place. Medina's Hometown Pharmacy lives, loves, and supports the South Gibson Hornets. 783-0777.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Last play of the game, folks.
And the snap, drops back. Whoa, changes mind. Down the sideline. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Casasa! Unbelievable! Did you see that? Casasa!
Not to be a buzzkill, but what's Casasa? We're glad you asked that. Casasa. It's a catchy word for earning cash. Free Casasa checking rewards you in cash each month.
Ask for free Casa checking at Centennial Bank in Medina or visit www.mycentennial.bank. Member FDIC.
Are you ready for the freshest and most flavorful approach to lunch and dinner? Well, I've got two words for you, Coyote Blues. Where else will you find shrimp nachos, smoked duck quesadillas, carnitas burritos, smoked brisket tacos, and the mind-bending desserts like fried ice cream and margarita cheesecake? The answer is nowhere. Nowhere besides Coyote Blues, that is. Coyote Blues. Get here now. We're waiting for you. 4 Stonebridge Boulevard.
Are you looking to change careers? Do you need a job? Kelly Services has been a leader in providing workforce solutions since 1946. A heritage of lasting innovation that spans more than 70 years. Today, we offer a comprehensive array of outsourcing and consulting services, as well as world-class staffing on a temporary to hire, and direct hire basis, serving clients around the globe. If you're looking to change careers, if you need a job, contact Kelly Services today. 668-1002. That's 668-1002. Or visit kellyservices.com.
When you step into King Jewelers, you're stepping into a family-owned business with nearly 30 years of experience. Let Grover King set you up with estate jewelry or the amazing Citizen Echo Drive watch, as well as custom-designed jewelry. King Jewelers buys gold and silver, offers Rolex repair, as well as watch and jewelry repair. Check out the selection of gemstone jewelry and diamond stud earrings. Store hours are Monday through Friday, 9:30 till 5:30 and 10 till 2 on Saturday.
King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, and a brand new King Jewelers location in downtown Jackson.
There's a reason Old Town Spaghetti Store has been voted best Italian restaurant multiple years in a row. Certified Angus beef steaks, seafood and pasta, succulent prime rib cut to order, specialty salads, homemade dressings, and fresh baked bread. An inviting atmosphere inside and outside on the patio and covered terrace. Call in your order or order online, and we'll bring it right out to your car. Locally owned since 1982. Old Town Spaghetti Store, your country Italian grill. Visit oldtownspaghettistore.com.
Do you have cataracts, glaucoma, or any form of eye disease? At Hughes Eye Center, our physicians include residency-trained optometrists, surgical ophthalmologists, retinal surgeons, and oculoplastic surgeons, all right here in Jackson, Tennessee at Hughes Eye Center. There's no need to drive to Memphis or Nashville for your surgical eye care needs. Call 664-1994 to schedule your consultation. At Hughes Eye Center on Stonebridge in Jackson, that's 664-1994. Hi, I'm Ian Soranko of Outback Steakhouse. Sale, sale, sale. There's never been a better time to buy. The proprietor's out of town and we're turning them loose at .com.
Ian, stop. You're a nice guy. Just be you. Why are you trying to sound like Dan Reeves? Just be you. Let's roll tape again.
Hi, this is Ian Insulaco with Outback Steakhouse here in Jackson. I'm sure that you know we're a national chain, but did you know that I'm from Jackson and a JCM graduate? Much of my staff and I have been together here at Outback Steakhouse for 15 years. Yes, we are a national company, but here in Jackson, it's all about local. Our pledge, it's always fresh in the Outback. I'd like to thank you, Jackson, for your help in making Outback Steakhouse in Jackson the shining star of the Outback family. And I personally invite you to have dinner with us at Outback Steakhouse, Jackson, Tennessee, 194 Stonebrook Place, or take advantage of curbside takeaway to go by calling 664-9000. That's 664-9000 or OutbackSteakhouse.com. Outback Steakhouse in Jackson. No rules, just right.
I just wrecked my vehicle. Where do I go from here? Folks from Three-Way to Medina to Milan to Trenton go to Precision Auto Body. For over 20 years, Mark and Kim Hardy's Precision Auto Body has made it easy for Gibson County folks to have their vehicles restored. Precision Auto Body's 5-star service begins with having a rental waiting for you. They handle the confusing insurance and claim details and use the latest technology and equipment to restore your vehicle to its original state, maintaining its value. Precision Auto Body on 45 on the Hill between Medina and Milan, 783-0075.
Sakura is Jackson's original sushi bar and has always been a year-round favorite for great Japanese food for lunch and dinner. School is getting back in swing, which makes it a busy time. Try Sakura's stress-free options, dine in, pick up, and even delivery. So many people are taking advantage of the delivery service to the home and office that Sakura is now hiring additional full-time and part-time delivery drivers plus serving staff positions. If you're interested and would like more information, call Sakura at 664-2878. That's 664-2878. Sakura Japanese Steakhouse, Carriage House Drive.
It's the end of summer clearance. Sarah Jackson is at it one more time, saving you thousands, giving you the best no-hassle shopping experience. Right now, get 0% for 72 months, or look at the price and take 20% off on new Chevy Malibus, Cruises, Trax, Spark, or Sonics. You heard right, 0% for 72 months, or take 20% off Chevy's most popular models. It's the end of summer clearance, only at Sarah Jackson. One destination, so many choices.
All right, boys, this is it. Yeah. You've got to lay it all out on the line. Give it all you got.
Yeah.
I want to see more dunks.
Yeah.
In buffalo sauce.
Yeah.
Garlic parmesan and bourbon barbecue. Now, I want you to go out there and get us some Dunk Ultimate Chicken Sandwiches from Sonic.
But, Coach, what about the second half?
Halves? What have I told you guys about halves?
Whole sandwiches only. Whole sandwiches only.
New Dunked Ultimate Chicken Sandwiches. This is how you Sonic. For a limited time, only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but Cy Young, your independent auto owner's insurance agent, will be there when you need him most, no matter what happens. Young Hughes Insurance Agency, strong through every storm. That's how it's been for the first 100 years and how it will be for generations to come. Cy Young with Young Hughes Insurance Agency, 731-696-5480. The following is a presentation of Point5Digital.com and WNWS Sports.
5 Digital. You had said it, yeah.
Friday, and
that's right.
When all these high school football games.
Football. High school. Football. High school. Football. Ready, come on, bring it!
That made a difference.
All right, two-time and Tommy McLean alongside me, your host, Stephen Rich. We are live and in color and going to be back here for second half action of the South Gibson County playing host to the Big Red Machine, the Lexington Tigers. It's been all South Gibson in the first half. We were talking during the break. We hope it's not a tale of two halves. We hope South Gibson can continue the success that they had in the first half over into the second half and get a W and come out of tonight's big region, big first. You want to set the tone, man. It's going to be a big win for South Gibson to really give them some momentum.
Hey, of course, before the game, I picked Lexington, and I think everybody did, but
except me,
except for you. And hey, not to say that I was pulling against South Gibson, because I'm not, and I'm happy to see that they're being very successful. But there is another half to play, and that is one thing most good coaches make adjustments at halftime.
That's correct. And Coach Hollingsworth for Lexington. I meant to do this in the pregame, Tommy, so I'm just going to do it during our halftime show.
Right.
I meant to do this during the pregame. But Coach Hollingsworth is very revered, very well thought of in the community of Lexington. I know a bunch of people that are from Lexington, and every time I ask somebody about Coach Hollingsworth, they all said that he's a fine Christian man. He's a great football coach, and we love him, and the players love playing for him. So when you hear that about a coach, you want to share that.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, this is not Coach Hollingsworth's best half of football he's ever coached in his life. Obviously, they turned the ball over and kind of made a bonehead decision, not going for the field goal. But I like the intensity of him wanting to go for it. It didn't work out for him. So, nonetheless, we're going to give everybody some scoring updates. Thanks to John, the Man of Millions Merritt, our fans will appreciate John, the man of millions. He went on to bigger and better things, and he left us, but he's still a friend of the show. I got some scores for you. Chester County, it's 14-7 versus USJ. Chester County up at halftime.
Wow.
Milan 36-0 at halftime versus Humboldt. Huntington 21, McKenzie 0 at halftime. Haywood 14, Henry County 3.
Wow.
At halftime.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm a little surprised by that. Trinity Christian Academy 27, Jackson Christian School 0.
Wow.
And that's also at the half. So it's been all South Gibson so far. South Gibson 27 and the Lexington Tigers, a Big Red Machine. Tommy, I told you in the pregame, I said, Tommy, the Big Red Machine's going to look like a three-legged Pinto with a Bondo buggy when they left here tonight.
Well,
and I'm just kidding, man. I'm going to talk a little bit of smack. I can't help it.
Hey, they're definitely licking their wounds right now. They did not expect this, I guarantee you.
Nobody expected this. So here we go for second half action. South Gibson won the toss in the beginning of the game and elected to receive, so they will punt the ball, they will kick off the ball, and Lexington will field. So here we go. Got the ball teed up on for kicking duties, and gonna kick it. Gonna be a funky ball, and it's gonna fall on it.
Yeah.
And South Gibson will have the ball right on the 48-yard line. They're gonna give them the ball right at the half, right there in the middle of the field. Ball was fielded by number 40 there for Lexington, and that is a no-name player. I don't have him on our roster. So, good job there, number 40, whoever you are, the nameless player. All right, this ball will be on the 48-yard line, right in the middle of the field. Lexington, the white jerseys and red pants. South Gibson in the all-black, orange helmets. Lexington moving from right to left on your screen. They come out in twins. Going to be a quick handoff to DeAndre, looking for running room, and going to break a couple tackles. Still juking and jiving and rolling around outside. And he ran 30 yards to pick up 14, but first down, Lexington. He's quick on his feet, Tommy.
Yeah, he actually had the first down and juked back and came back, and when if they'd have made the tackle, he actually would have lost yards, but then he ended up getting back to where he was. But like I said, he ran 30 yards to gain 13.
Yeah, Tommy, that's pretty good analysis, but I think you call him crazy legs, right?
Oh, man, I don't know what you call it, but very, very quick.
All right. Well, ball's on the 37 now. They come out in twins again. Going to be a quick handoff. No, Tucker's going to keep it around the right end, looking for running room. Finally going to be drug out of bounds by number 20. Looked like Cameron Badin got him out right there. Number 21, Cameron Badin, finally got him out of bounds. Number 1 on the carry. The quarterback calls his own number there. Tucker White around the right end. Going to pick up about 4 yards on the carry, so it'll bring up a second down and 6 for Lexington. Ball is placed on the 32-yard line. Right hash mark. Lexington moving from right to left. 11 minutes and 13 seconds left in the third. Going to be a ball's on the ground, and Tucker just falls on it. And that's that's basically
a yard. You're
going to lose a yard and a down.
Right.
So it's going to bring up third down and 6.
Is it just a bad snap or?
I don't know. He couldn't handle the snap. I don't know if it's a bad. When he's under center, it's hard to tell if you get a bad snap or not. But typically under center at the high school level, you have bad snaps under center in middle school and early on. But typically under center, it's not hard to snap a ball back there. I don't know if Tucker just got a little carried away and just dropped it. But nonetheless, he had a wise play, just falling on it and lived for another down.
So he did line up under center.
Yes, third down and 7. Going to be a handoff. Looking to roll, looking to pass. Going to fire it long. And number 21, Cameron Badin, did a great job getting a hand up and knocking the pass down. Goes number 21, Cameron Badin. That pass was intended for, yikes, I can't make out the number. What is it, Tommy? Number 4?
Yeah.
Drake Stanfield.
I'm going to tell you what, that was a great play in high school. Now, next year, that'd be a face mask. I mean, what do they call it? You got to turn your head.
Oh, you got to turn your head. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So fourth down. Looks like they're lined up to go for it here. Lexington electing not to punt. I'd call it the gray zone. They're going to line up in twins again. And snap. Going to hand off to 18. 18 looking for running room. Going to find running room and get up the field. First down yard.
I think he fumbled.
And he did fumble. He lost the football. South Gibson recovers it. It's going to be first and goal, South Gibson.
Wow. Momentum still going toward the black and orange.
It's been all South Gibson. And, Tommy, I like I said in the pregame, I didn't know a whole lot about Lexington, but typically a running back the caliber of DeAndre Scott, you got to have pretty good hands, not have a tendency to fumble the ball, and he lost it right there, and South Gibson wanted to recover it. Tommy, who recovered it? Did you catch who recovered the fumble?
I did not.
I couldn't see it either. All right. So, nonetheless, and going to be a standard formation, going to be a handoff up the middle to McAllister, and McAllister's just going to fall forward for about 1 yard. No, about 2 yards there. Tommy, I'm terrible at guessing at this one. I always go off the line judge, and he's always seems to be always be wrong. So
I always look at the wrong foot.
All right, so South Gibson will have the ball. It's 2nd down and 8. South Gibson 27, Lexington 0 with 9 minutes and 50 seconds left in the third. Going to be 2 to the bottom for South Gibson. Man in motion is Badin. Going to be a handoff. And coming around the right end goes number 6, Rich. And he's going to be sniffed out there for probably no gain around the right end for Rich. Tommy Lexington did a good job of sniffing that counter play out that time.
Yeah. Well, it's burned them a couple of times. So
it'll bring up a 3rd down and 8 for South Gibson.
I was getting an update over the Trinity game. Trinity's now up 33-0.
All right, so, boy, Jackson Christian licking their wounds, man.
Yeah, new coach. Didn't know what they expect, but
I was a little surprised they let their old coach go. Nonetheless, man in motion. We're looking for a man over the middle. There. Oh! And ball goes right through the hands of number 41, Alec Hadley.
Yeah, I thought he had that. It looked like the ball was right on the money.
So, pass is incomplete. That'll bring up a 4th down and long, and the punt unit will come on for South Gibson. So, we were going to punt the ball. Ball's on the 28-yard line. Back deep is number 18, DeAndre Scott, and number 1, Tucker White for Lexington. And DeAndre is the short field. Scott, long field punt. Nice punt there. And going to be fielded by Tucker. Tucker looking for running room around the middle. Goes to bounce it outside. And going to be brought down by number 14 and number 63 there for
Take your pick there. There was 5 black jerseys there. If one didn't get him, the other 4 was. So.
All right. Looked like number 63 there for South Gibson was the final man to bring him down, Hayden Horn, but Dustin Moore got a hold of him first. So
that was a good punt. Who's the punter? Levi
Schlesinger.
Man, that's a good punt.
This is his 3rd year as the punter for. This is his 3rd year as the punter for South Gibson. 8 minutes and 43 seconds left in the third. South Gibson 27, Lexington 0.
Now Levi has a connection at Hometown Pharmacy, doesn't he?
He absolutely does. His mother, that is Miss Donna, is his mother.
Okay.
And she runs a fantastic business. Twins for Lexington, and nearly got us to jump, and they did.
Yeah.
Get 5 free yards. They nearly got us to jump. I'm not sure who it was, but I think
there was there was 2 of them. On the right side here, the 2 down linemen jumped. Both of them jumped. I don't know which one of them crossed the line, but both of them jumped.
Right. Well, that's another little different rule. On Saturdays, if you jump over the line, you can get back if the ball isn't snapped yet.
Right.
But in the high school level, you go across the line of scrimmage, whether you line up over it or you jump over it before the ball is snapped, it is 5 yards. So, 1st down and 5, balls in the middle of the field on the 46-yard line. Lexington in twins, which they seem to have had more success out of that than anything. Going to be a handoff around the left end and going to be brought down finally by a host of Hornets. But it looks like Chandler Carey and Caleb Rich in on the tackle of number 18, DeAndre Scott for Lexington. So it'll bring up a 2nd down and short. Then going to give him about 2 yards on the carry. So I will say 2nd down and the school board says 2nd down or. Yeah, 2nd down and 3.
Yeah, it's a short 3, long 2, however you want to look at it.
Ball is on the 49-yard line, left hash mark. Lexington moving from right to left on your screen. Tonight's action is brought to you in part by none other than Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. Also by Outback Steakhouse, Carlock Nissan, Southeastern Termite Pest Control, and Quality Fence right here in Medina. And big shout out to those guys. We love them. All right, going to be a no. Looking to. Oh, I thought it was a handoff.
He
Number
did
34,
not get it.
and he is not going to get it.
No.
He's going to be brought down by a whole slew of Hornets, and they swarming to the football down here in Medina, Tennessee. Tommy South Gibson's firing on all cylinders right now.
Yeah, I think they gave him no gain, but he could have actually lost a half a yard on that one, but they marked it at no gain. Well, decision time now.
All right.
No, it's just third
down.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm sorry. Thought it was fourth down. Get ahead of myself.
All right, they're in twins again, Tommy. And one receiver. Be watching for the bootleg right here.
Yeah.
And Tucker's going to roll out around the right end, looking for running room and find some, breaking tackles. Still breaking tackles. Finally going to be brought down, but not before picking up chunk yardage. Tommy, it looked like number 3, Jack Estes, was the final Hornet to get him wrestled to the ground. It looks like, Tommy.
Yeah, that's been Lexington's most successful play all night is the little put it in the belly of the running back and then pull it out and then keep it and go around the end. That's probably they've had more success with that than anything tonight.
All right, that was Jack Estes around there. Oh, no, excuse me. That was number 4, Quasimodo. Josh Casagrove. We call him Quasimodo. Quasimodo. All right, first and goal for Lexington. They're in twins again here. And ball's on the 34-yard line. Snap. And looking to throw. Going to find a man out in the flats, but pass is incomplete. And Tommy, he's probably glad he did not catch that football because big, mean, nasty Levi Schlesinger had a bead on him and was fixing to let him have it.
Yeah,
probably a real good thing he didn't catch that football because that's going to break some ribs right there.
Yeah,
Levi is not a small fella, and he had a full head of steam coming at him. If he had caught that ball, it would have been it would have been a thumper.
Yeah, he had that crossbar of his face mask zeroed in on them kidneys, I think, if he'd have caught it.
Second down and 6. No, actually, he did catch it. It fell to the ground.
Yeah.
I can take that back. The Twins again, going to be a handoff, fullback dive up the middle and picks up about 5 yards on the carry. Goes the big fullback, number 35 for Lexington. That's Josh Ujic, the big senior fullback. Ujic. So it'll bring up a third down and
about 5. Yeah,
third down and 5. 5 minutes and 48 seconds left in the third quarter of action. South Gibson 27. The Big Red Machine 0 still.
Yeah, the fans getting into it. They know that this is a big stop here. Trying to get behind the team.
All right, they're going to line up in the eye with big Scott back there. DeAndre looking for the ball. Going to get it on that trap play, running right up the middle, and he execute the trap play, pick up your 5 yards plus some, and get your first down. So first down, Lexington. Now Lexington's got them a pretty good drive going here, Tommy. This looks more like Lexington.
Yeah,
this drive right here looks more Lexington-ish, Big Red Machine-ish. All right, coming in is number 63, Hayden Horn, and looks like Denton's going to catch a breather.
Yeah, this looks more like Lexington. The only drawback is it eats a lot of clock.
Yeah, I mean they're down by 4 scores, or 5 scores. So, all right, dot the I here in the I formation. Going to be a handoff to Scott. No, he's going to roll out.
Stayed at home.
And going to be sniffed out, and finally going to be brought down, but going to get back to about the line of scrimmage.
That's a good play, yeah.
Tommy did a good job right there of sniffing him out and not letting him get around the end. Tommy, who was that back there? I didn't make it out.
I think it was Jack on the initial. Got just a little piece of him enough to slow him down for the other defenders to come over and make the tackle.
All right. Number 35, Leonidas Word, checking into the game. Going to give a few of our other Hornets a break. Going to dot the I again. Watch for the ball over the top right here, Tommy. I just have a feeling they're going to air it out, and they're going to hand it off to Scott, and he's going to fall forward for about a 3-yard gain. Goes number 18, DeAndre Scott for Lexington. So it'll bring up second down and about 8. Ball will be placed on the 19-yard line. And 4 minutes left in the third quarter. South Gibson 27, Lexington 0. This is Stephen Rich alongside two-time Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS's coverage of high school athletics live here at the Hornets Nest in Medina, Tennessee. All right, Twins for Lexington. And going to be a handoff. No, Tucker's going to keep it and roll around the right end, looking for running room, and going to be brought down there by number 16, Levi Schlesinger. Got low and tripped him up, fell forward.
Yep.
Tommy, Levi's probably not going to get credit for that tackle, but he is the one that tackled him because he got down and he tripped him up. He may give him credit for it. It depends on the statistician, but I would say I would credit the tackle to number 16, Schlesinger. So 4th down and 5.
Well, we kind of criticized the coach earlier for going for it instead of the field goal. Now, in this position, you do go for it. When you're down by 27 points, you've got to go.
Yeah, late in the third quarter. You have no choice. So 4th down and 5 right here. In the I formation is Lexington. Lined up, and
somebody called.
We have a timeout, Lexington. We're going to take the timeout with them. We'll be right back.
Old Town Spaghetti Store, longtime eatery and lounge serving traditional Italian comfort food and a festive atmosphere. 550 Carriage House Drive in Jackson, sponsoring this year's sports coverage on WNWS.com. It's another week of sports in Chester County, and it's another week of great eating at Old Town Spaghetti Store, Jackson. 668-4937.
Hi, this is Kurt King for King Tire. Quality, performance, value. When it comes to tires, no one is as obsessive as the designers and engineers at Michelin. We expect all our tires to perform at their very best. Whether it's our smooth riding Michelin Cross Train, our rugged Michelin LTX series, or the premier passenger car performance of our Michelin Hydro Edge tires, the name Michelin means you'll get the very most out of your vehicle. If you're ready to get the most out of your car, truck, or SUV, then now's the time to make the switch to Michelin tires. Ask to see the entire line of Michelins at King Tire Company, all 3 locations in Jackson and Humboldt. Michelin, a better way forward.
All right, boys, this is it. Yeah. You've got to lay it all out on the line. Give it all you got.
Yeah.
I want to see more dunks.
Yeah.
In buffalo sauce.
Yeah.
Garlic parmesan and bourbon barbecue. Now, I want you to go out there and get us some Dunk Ultimate Chicken Sandwiches from Sonic.
But, Coach, what about the second half?
Halves? What have I told you guys about halves?
Whole sandwiches only. Whole sandwiches only.
New Dunked Ultimate Chicken Sandwiches. This is how you Sonic. For a limited time, only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
What? All righty. And Tommy, they run their money play around the right end there, and he
did not get the first down, I don't think. Well, no, I don't think he got it. Looks like it's going to be short.
It looks like he's short to me, too.
Is there a flag down?
There is a flag down.
Oh, looks like they're going to.
Oh, it's a face mask against South Gibson. Hey, they had him stopped, and they get a face mask. So it'll be a personal foul. And inside the 15-yard line, it's half the distance to the goal and an automatic first down. So,
well, Lexington has been in several make-or-break plays, and so far they have come up empty. And they came up empty that time, only they got the
got bailed out by the penalty.
Yeah.
Twins for Lexington. First and goal from the 7. Going to be handoff to Scott. Scott looking for running room and not going to find any. Going to be brought down by a swarm of Hornets. I'm going to credit him probably.
Another flag.
Flags are flying everywhere.
I don't know what this is. This was after the play.
Well, Tommy, I can promise you this. If I know anything about Coach Stidham, if this is a personal foul for something nasty, like words or language or somebody, doing something inappropriate to an opponent, you do not want to be a South Gibson County Hornet and create and commit a personal foul, a senseless foul, because there's a heck to pay come practice Monday.
Personal foul on the defense. I didn't see it. Like I said, it was after the play was over, so I don't know exactly what happened.
Well, there's definitely something, because the 2 flags flew at the exact same time. I didn't see it either, so I don't know. But it's going to be half the distance to the goal for Lexington, so that will put the ball right on looks like about the 3-yard line there.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know if it was a late hit. I didn't really see that, but like I said, big body of players down there. It could have been. I'm gonna hope that it was a late hit instead of something, senseless. Well, late hit senseless too, but.
All right, well, we shall see here. I guess we'll find out. Ball is on the 4-yard line. First and goal for Lexington. Can Lexington punch it in here? They're in twins. Snap. Going to be a quick handoff to the big fullback. He's going to rumble forward and get in
to the end zone.
to the end zone.
Yeah, I saw one official say
Did
touchdown.
they call it?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw one official say touchdown. Yeah.
Touchdown, Lexington. With 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in the third quarter of action, Lexington gets on the scoreboard. South Gibson 27, Lexington 6. And first time we're going to get to see the big kicker tonight, Tommy.
Yeah.
Number 17.
Yeah, now I think
he's not listed.
No, they've got him listed as 57 on the roster.
Oh, okay. We're just wearing a different number, I guess.
Yeah.
Kevin Hopper. And snap, set, kick. Tommy, he kicked that ball to the middle school.
Yeah.
He's got a boot, man.
Yeah, I'm going to say that probably when they made the roster, because 57 is just not a kicker's number, So,
right. That may have not known that he had such a leg on him.
Right.
All right, well, we're going to take the break with them as they line up for the kickoff. We'll be right back.
When you step into King Jewelers, you're stepping into a family-owned business with nearly 30 years of experience. Let Grover King set you up with estate jewelry or the amazing Citizen Echo Drive watch, as well as custom-designed jewelry. King Jewelers buys gold and silver, offers Rolex repair, as well as watch and jewelry repair. Check out the selection of gemstone jewelry and diamond stud earrings. Store hours are Monday through Friday, 9:30 till 5:30 and 10 till 2 on Saturday.
King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, and a brand new King Jewelers location in downtown Jackson.
Hi, this is Stephen Rich from the WD in the mall. At the WD, we specialize in every kind of accessory for your cell phone, smartphone, iPad, iPod, and more. But we don't charge the high prices the big guys do. At the WD, you get chargers for your car, home, cell phone cases, otter boxes, protective cases for your phone, iPad, iPod, plus holsters, screen protectors, and you save up to 50% or more. Come see us today at the WD in the mall, right in front of Victoria's Secret, or visit us online at WDJackson.com.
Do you have cataracts, glaucoma, or any form of eye disease? At Hughes Eye Center, our physicians include residency-trained optometrists, surgical ophthalmologists, retinal surgeons, and oculoplastic surgeons, all right here in Jackson, Tennessee at Hughes Eye Center. There's no need to drive to Memphis or Nashville for your surgical eye care needs. Call 664-1994 to schedule your consultation. At Hughes Eye Center on Stonebridge in Jackson, that's 664-1994.
Are you ready for the freshest and most flavorful approach to lunch and dinner? Well, I've got 2 words for you, Coyote Blues. Where else will you find shrimp nachos, smoked duck quesadillas, carnitas burritos, smoked brisket tacos, and the mind-bending desserts like fried ice cream and margarita cheesecake? The answer is nowhere. Nowhere besides Coyote Blues, that is. Coyote Blues. Get here now. We're waiting for you. 4 Stonebridge Boulevard.
All right, we're back live with you here. And, Tommy, I'm going to give our fans another score update. Bolivar 21, Adamsville 14 at the half.
Wow.
Minute 55 seconds left in the third quarter of action here at the Hornets' Nest. South Gibson with a 20-point advantage over the Big Red Machine, 27-7. Standard set for South Gibson. Going to be a handoff to Sharp up the middle. Looking for running room. Going to lower his shoulder and fumble, or going to rumble forward. I keep wanting to say fumble. I need to get that out of my vocabulary.
Lexington kicked off and gave the Hornets no chance at a return by putting the ball in the end zone. Like I said, the kicker's got a leg, and they come out and run their first play and lost about 2 yards.
On the option pitch.
And so CJ just gaining a couple, gained about 4 or 5.
All right, so we'll bring up a 3rd down and 6 for the Hornets. Going to be 2 to the bottom and 1 to the top for South Gibson. Snap. Looking to throw. Going to pitch it out to Dre. Dre looking for running room. Going to rumble around the right end and going to get really close.
On the mark. Yeah.
Going to be really close to first down.
You know
yards,
what?
Tommy.
I think he got it.
I do too.
I think he marked him, had to get to the 30, and I think he got to the 30.
He got to the 30.5-yard line. First down, Hornets.
Yep.
All right. Tell you what, Tommy, man, Dre put a move on a guy and then dove forward down the sideline there and picked up the first down for your Hornets. 50 seconds left in the third. And here we go, man. We got 2 to the top and 2 to the bottom for South Gibson. And McAllister back there in the backfield behind Moore. and wisely letting that play clock run. Snap. It'll be a handoff to McAllister. McAllister going to roll around and still scrapping for yards. Going to finally be brought down by a whole pack of Tigers. Got back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
I think he got about a yard.
For McAllister. That's tough defense right there by Lexington, Tommy.
Yeah.
Number 20 read that well, and that's going to bring an end to the third quarter of action. South Gibson 27, Lexington 7. This is Stephen Rich alongside two-time Tommy McClain. You're watching WNWS's coverage of high school athletics. We'll be back.
All right, boys, this is it. Yeah. You've got to lay it all out on the line. Give it all you got.
Yeah.
I want to see more dunks.
Yeah.
In buffalo sauce.
Yeah.
Garlic parmesan and bourbon barbecue. Now, I want you to go out there and get us some Dunk Ultimate Chicken Sandwiches from Sonic.
But, Coach, what about the second half?
Halves? What have I told you guys about halves?
Whole sandwiches only. Whole sandwiches only.
New Dunked Ultimate Chicken Sandwiches. This is how you Sonic. For a limited time, only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
What? 30 seconds to tell them about Rockin' Dough Pizza?
Here goes.
Try Rockin' Dough's ZZ Tots, shredded potatoes, cheddar, Havarti with a sriracha aioli. Or the Blues Burger, blackened beef, blue cheese, arugula with truffle mayo and a balsamic reduction. The Cuban Grinder with pork, ham, Swiss, pickles, garlic, basil aioli, and a grained mustard. The Super Freak Pizza, my favorite. White sauce, spicy Italian sausage with caramelized onions and honey. And their fantastic Sunday brunch. Rockin' Dough in the Jackson Walk Plaza, a slice of the good life.
Do you have cataracts, glaucoma, or any form of eye disease? At Hughes Eye Center, our physicians include residency-trained optometrists, surgical ophthalmologists, retinal surgeons, and oculoplastic surgeons, all right here in Jackson, Tennessee at Hughes Eye Center. There's no need to drive to Memphis or Nashville for your surgical eye care needs. Call 664-1994 to schedule your consultation. At Hughes Eye Center on Stonebridge in Jackson, that's 664-1994.
All right, we're back live with you here, and Tommy,
close to a first down.
Tommy, can you? Who was that? Well, what just happened? I was looking down here trying to run this audio board. Tommy, can you help me out?
Yeah, he did a quick pass over to the right side, and who was that? Just came off, made the catch.
Michael Bell.
Michael Bell, close to a first down.
All right, I'm gonna bring up a second down.
Third down.
No, excuse me, third down and short.
Real short, yeah.
Third down and short for South Gibson. So ball will be on the 32-yard line. Tommy, it looks like the refs are going to take a timeout here to measure it and see.
Yeah, it was close. Like I said, I believe Bale dove when he had to dive to make the catch, and it was right at the marker. So Dustin did a little quick fake up the middle and hit Bale, who had gone about 8 yards out to the right. Going to be third down and short. Very short.
Really short. All right, this is when you want your bruiser in there, man.
Yeah.
The one that's just going to take the contact and fall forward and pick up that half yard. All right. Number 16, big Levi Schlesinger in the backfield. 3 to the bottom and 1 to the top for South Gibson. Man in motion is Rich. Going to be a handoff to Levi up the middle. He's going to fight forward for about 5 yards. Goes number 16, Levi Schlesinger. First down, Hornets. I like it. I like it. I like it. So that's going to put the ball on the 46-yard line. Ball will be on the right hash mark. South Gibson's moving from right to left on your radio dial.
Yeah, this right now is all about time management. Go down the field, eat up as much clock, and get points, but eat as much clock as you can.
All right, 2 to the bottom. They're way down here for South Gibson. Man in motion is McAllister. Going to be a handoff to Schlesinger up the middle, and he's going to scratch forward for about 8 yards on the carry. Goes number 16, Levi Schlesinger. All right, Tommy. You know, that's a sign of things to come. I do believe when you've got big Levi down there that can just rumble forward, just like CJ, and scrap and pick up those nasty yards that you need up the middle. So it's going to credit him with about They'll credit him with 7 yards on that carry. It'll bring up second down and short for the Hornets. 2 to the bottom and 1 to the top for South Gibson. And snap. And going to be a handoff to CJ. CJ going to rumble forward for about 8 yards.
Yeah.
Tommy, this looks like this looks like South Gibson's offense when they're clicking on all cylinders.
Right.
Man, you'll take those plays every single time.
Oh, yeah.
You just will. As a coach, you love this right now. Yeah, your offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're making positive yards. You're moving the ball. You're eating up the clock, like I said. And Lexington is not built for a quick strike comeback. So, everything's working South Gibson's way right now. Lining up basic formation, CJ deep. Probably going to hand it to him again.
All right, 2 to the bottom and 1 to the top. Waiting on that play clock to tick down wisely. Man in motion is Rich. Going to be a handoff around the left end to McAllister. McAllister slicing and dicing, breaking it loose, and it's a house call. Touchdown, Hornets!
Yes, sir.
Number 23, Dre McAllister, razzle crazy legs, went to stretch his legs, stretched them all the way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hornets! South Gibson 33,
and
Lexington 7.
Trey, he could have easily gave up with 4 or 5 yards, but he just kept his legs moving, and, man, next thing you know, he's in the end zone smiling.
All right, well, number 27 on for the kick for South Gibson. And that's Michael Bell. Rich on for the hold, and more. Snap, set, kick. And good. South Gibson 34, Lexington 7. This is Stephen Rich alongside two-time Tommy McLean. You're watching WNWS's coverage of high school athletics. We'll be back.
It's another score for the South Gibson Hornets in Donna Robbins' Hometown Pharmacy. Located in the heart of downtown Medina on Main Street, the Hometown Pharmacists are dedicated to delivering the most attentive customer service and expert care you can find. Our pharmacy professionals live where you live, and we care deeply about making our community a healthier place. Medina's Hometown Pharmacy lives, loves, and supports the South Gibson Hornets. 783-0777.
The name Carlock Nissan of Jackson carries a lot of weight in this town and around West Tennessee. But when you have the type of new inventory like the all-new 2017 Nissan Maxima SR sedan or the very classy 2017 Altima 2.5 SV sedan, it should come as no surprise. In the market for a previously owned vehicle? Check out the 2016 Nissan Rogue SV SUV, just waiting for you to take it home. It all starts with you at Carlock Nissan of Jackson, 495 Van Drive.
All right, here we go. We got the ball all teed up and back deep for Lexington is Tucker White, and going to line up, and they just lost it right there. That's going to be a penalty.
Yeah.
Ball didn't travel 10 yards.
Right.
And
don't let one of them pick it up. They can pick it up. There you go.
So that'll put the ball on the 45-yard line. And Coach Stidham is not happy.
Well, that
headset come off his head. He's not happy. He's still coaching them. He's up by 27 points, and he's still mad.
Yeah, well, that was just one of them. The kicker just missed it. I mean, caught the side of the ball and just didn't get enough on it to go the 10 yards. So.
All right, well, ugly kickoff.
Right.
And Lexington will take the ball on the 44-yard line with 9 minutes and 40 seconds left in the contest. Lexington's going to line up in the I. We have a new quarterback in there, number 12.
Grice
number 12 in the game. That's Braxton Grice.
Grice, yeah.
He's a sophomore.
Yeah, I was fixing to, the question is, when do you abandon your regular game plan? Because you're going to have to start going deep, putting the ball in the air, going down, because you're down by four scores. And I guess Grice has the better arm of the two.
All right. I formation for Lexington. They're looking to throw the ball here, I imagine. Nope, going to hand it off to number 18, DeAndre Scott, rather. And he's going to go right off tackle there and pick up about 7 yards on that carry. So it'll bring up a third down and short for Lexington. And Tommy, you're right. You know, they run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. You know, that's great if you are in a close ball game and you can execute your offense, but it's not good when you are down by 27 and need points in a bunches and in a hurry. The clock is your worst enemy right now. Handoff and going to rumble forward. Goes Ujic on the carry for Lexington, so he's going to pick up first down yardage.
Yeah, I think they're going to probably put the ball in there here.
Wrong. They did not pick up first down yardage.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be 4th and 1. Oh, they well, man.
There we go.
All right, never mind. They did pick up first down yards. I lied twice.
Yeah, chain crew a little behind times.
All right, going to line up in the I. Does Lexington looking to throw the ball? They're going to. And somebody got a hold of him. Going to be picked off by Dustin Moore, and they're going to run him down. Finally going to bring him down. Dustin Moore picked it off, read the play very well, got out there and snagged the ball from him. It's going to be a turnover by number 14, the quarterback. Said, hey, that's my ball, and I want it back.
You know, I was fixing to make the comment that they're fixing to put the ball in the air, which opens up all kind of opportunities because you're going to have the chance for interceptions. And no sooner than I tried to say it than it happened. And Dustin, not the fastest guy on the field, but he did great to get the ball down and get on the opponent's side of the 50-yard line.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Nice play there by Dustin Moore. Sniffed it out, snagged it, and took off. All right, going to be a standard set for South Gibson here. One to the top, one to the bottom. Man in motion is Dre. Going to be handoff up the middle to Sharp. Sharp's going to scrap forward for about 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, about 3 on the carry.
Yeah, it didn't look like he had a good handle on it when he first got it, but he pulled it in and managed to pick up 3.
Tommy, what a beautiful night here, man.
Oh, yeah.
This is just, man, you can feel a little cool, crisp, falls on the way, a little bit of crisp in the air. It's a beautiful, beautiful night here. 8 minutes and 14 seconds left in this contest. South Gibson up big, 34-7.
With the ball.
With the football, 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Right at 8 minutes to go.
All right. And Tommy, look like we have is that a change at quarterback? Handoff, going to be number 25. It is. They're going to put number 10 in there at quarterback. Stidham.
Yeah,
the player, not the coach.
Yeah.
Stidham, the player, in at quarterback.
I wonder if he has any of those idiosyncrasies of when he gets mad. Does his face turn red and his brows?
Does he scream, "You gutless coward"? 3rd down and long for your Hornets. Having a little fun here now. Stidham in there at quarterback. Standard set for South Gibson. 2 to the top. 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Man in motion is Rich, and he's going to be hit right as soon as he got the ball. He got thumped.
Yeah, by the other Udich, the brother.
Oh, nothing cooking there for South Gibson.
Yeah, Joseph Udich.
Ujic.
It's
a cool name. All right, bring up 4th down and long for the Hornets. And Tommy, the last 3 times Caleb's carried the football, he's had somebody in his face as soon as he got there, as soon as he got it. There's no running room whatsoever. I'm talking about he got the ball in his hands and got hit right then.
Oh,
boom.
Yeah.
So, all right, Schlesinger back deep to kick this ball off for your Hornets. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the contest. Back deep for the Tigers is DeAndre and Tucker. And snap. That must have been a delay of game. Penalty against South Gibson.
Not the worst thing in the world.
Not a bad thing at all. We'll take it. Back them up 5 yards for the delay of game. And we'll line up and kick this thing again. All right, Tommy. Well, Tommy, you want to change your prediction now?
Well, I told you before the game, with my heart, I was pulling for South Gibson, and I thought it'd be a much closer game. But,
Ball was fielded by Tucker, and he was able to make a few people miss, but not many. And the Lexington will take over right in the middle of the field. 1st and go for the Tigers. Tonight's action is brought to you in part by Old Town Spaghetti Store, also by Sarah of Jackson, Young Hughes Insurance, by Kelly Services, and by King Jewelers. Also, a couple new sponsors added to the list this year are Rockin' Dough Pizza Company and Hughes Eye Center. All right, going to be Twins for, nope, going to go into the eye for Lexington.
Rich.
Rolling out, looking for a man, finds a man, going to be drug out of bounds, but not before picking up first down yardage around the left end. That pass was completed to number 10, Hayden Beal, the sophomore for Lexington. He got out of bounds, so that stops the clock.
Yeah. You know, going back to my pick, I'm going to use this as the umbrella theory. If I'd have picked the other way, it would probably, the score would have been the other way. It's kind of like carrying your umbrella. You carry it, and it won't rain. If you don't have it, then it rains.
All right, well, you're picking the opponent the rest of the season. All right, going to be a handoff up the middle and going to pick up a few yards, enough to get the first down. Rather, I thought he had the first down last play.
So. Well, yeah, he went out of bounds a little early, and but they did pick it up then. But steadily ticking another clock now.
Right. Just 1 second shy of 6 minutes left in the contest, and lots of new players checking in and out of the game here. Time for some younger players to get a little EXP. Going to be Twins in the backfield for Lexington. Snap. Going to be a quick handoff. No, looking to throw the ball.
And he's
going to call his own number there and run up. Going to be tackled there by number 28 for South Gibson.
Yeah, there was somebody I thought had him zeroed in, was fixing to blindside him, but he stepped up and gained positive yards.
That was Garrett Wallace in on the tackle for South Gibson. All right, 5 minutes and 18 seconds left here. All right, second down and 3. I formation for Lexington. Going to hand the ball off to number 5. Number 5's going to fight forward and pick up about 4 yards.
Going to be close, maybe just a half yard short.
That's Travell Talley.
Going to be close. They may, I don't know. Don't look like, yeah, they're going to give it to him.
Going to give him the first down.
Yeah, it's right. If they'd have took time to measure, it's probably touching the chain. I mean, just barely.
4:47 left in the contest here. In the eye.
Watch for another pick here.
Looking to throw the ball. Going to be pressured. They don't get a hold of him. Going to just tuck it down. And I tell you what, Tommy, wasn't the prettiest thing in the world, but number 52 for number 52 for South Gibson, Griffin Brown just pushed him hard in the back that he just fell forward.
Yeah.
It looked like the line monster got him, but no, Griffin Brown just pushed him in the back. He couldn't get his hands on him apparently. Now, if he would have been blocking, that would have been an obvious block in the back, but he pushed him forward and knocked him down, so he'll be credited with a tackle.
That's right.
Be the ugliest tackle in the world, but nonetheless get credited with a tackle. All right, in the eye for Lexington. And looking to throw, going to go out to number 11 and just sailed it on him. That pass was intended for Darius Smith, the sophomore. And a whole host of Hornets coming into the game here now, Tommy.
Oh, yeah.
And Tommy, you know, normally South Gibson's sideline is just loaded down with players. Our numbers are down this year. We don't have anywhere near the players on the sidelines that we normally have.
You know, I was going to ask you, I knew there was a lot of names from last year that are not returning, of course, and it's various reasons. It's a nice little run there by Talley. And there's various reasons. You know, some kids start playing football and then decide to concentrate on other sports, and some just, like I said, it's just not for them. So I don't think we lost that many to graduation, that we don't have that many coming up to take their place.
All right, here we go. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left in the contest. Lexington trying to put them another little drive together here. They're out of the I formation. And handoff. No. Number 12 is going to roll out. Going to be pressured. Going to be brought down on a sack there. The first person to get to him was number 52 for South Gibson's Griffin Brown.
Yes, sir.
So it'll bring up a second down and long for Lexington. And Tommy, it's just tick, tick, tick time here.
Yeah,
I don't think either team's going to attempt to take any timeouts. The game's out of hand. I'm going to remind everybody tonight's action is brought to you in part by Wireless Dimensions in the Old Hickory Mall, also by Coyote Blues, King Tire, and Centennial Bank, formerly Medina Banking Company. A great place to do business, Centennial Bank. In the I formation for Lexington. Takes the snap, looking to throw, looking long, throwing long, and way behind him. That pass was intended for number 2 for Lexington, Devontae Hart. And Tommy, I just noticed something. There's one player standing on the sidelines that I'm glad to see in there, and that's out there. It's just number 51 for South Gibson. Doesn't have a helmet on. It's Dallas Benson.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about him. He's got his jersey on, but
can't play football.
Can't play.
Can't play. Doctor said no. But I'm glad he's getting to be out here and at least be a part of the team.
Oh, yeah.
It's good. Glad to see it. Going to be a handoff to number 5. He's going to rumble forward there and pick up some tough yardage. Is Travell Talley for Lexington.
Yeah, got back to the original line of scrimmage +1, I think. I think he, well, no, they're moving it short. So didn't get to the original line of scrimmage.
All right, it'll bring up a 4th down and 10 for Lexington. And they're going to line up and go for it here. And I can't say that I blame them.
Yeah, you have. You know, I would even drop a couple of my defenders back a little bit because they're going to try to air it out, I would imagine.
All right, in the eye. Snap, looking to throw. 5-step drop, going to be pressured. Here comes the screen.
Yep.
Number 10 is going to get it, and he breaks one tackle, still rumbling forward, and going to pick up first down yardage.
Still the greatest play in football.
The screen pass.
The screen pass.
Number 10 on the reception is Hayden Beal. He's the sophomore. 1 minute and 49 seconds left as they move the chains. The clock's not running, but it will start when they set it now.
And this is a pride drive right here.
That's right. We're not going down without a fight.
That's right. You're just trying to get a little score, get a little pride back.
All right, Lexington's going to be in twins in the backfield. And looking to throw, going to be sacked. Brought down in the backfield by number 28, Garrett Wallace for South Gibson. Garrett got back there and got a hold of him and brought him down in the backfield.
Yes, sir.
Number 28, Garrett Wallace.
Well, you know, situations like this are great, are fun for the defense because all they got to do is peel their ears back and go for it.
That's right. There are 64 seconds left in this contest. Remind everybody that next week we will be live in Nashville, Tennessee, in Franklin, Tennessee. A long road trip next week. It's going to be a long day for Stephen Rich because we will be home in the wee hours of the morning.
Yeah.
And we got to leave early in the afternoon to get there and get set up and going on time. We will be live from Franklin Road Academy next Friday night. Kickoff is at 7:30. It is not at 7. Kickoff is at 7:30. It's our only 7:30 game this season, and it is in Franklin, Tennessee, at Franklin Road Academy. And folks, folks that are going to go be at the game are going to be in for a treat. It's a beautiful, absolutely beautiful field and complex they've got out there. It's kind of on the mountainside there, and you kind of overlooking the city. Mm-hmm. And the other side of the field looks like one of the endless pools. Right. You just can't, there's no bleachers over there. It is it's quite fantastic. I've been there. I took my youngin to a football camp down there. It'll be a handoff to 5. 5's gonna scratch his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Right there at the very end, number 5 gets into the end zone. Travell Talley with 24 seconds left in the contest. Also, folks. The broadcast will not be uploaded tonight. Unfortunately, we're having some issues with getting that resolved, but hopefully it'll be resolved shortly so people can go back and watch this game in our archives. Tommy, the scoreboard The 34-14 is doesn't show the game.
No,
and not a very accurate representation of the game. Going to be a snap, set, kick, and good. So that's going to make the score South Gibson 34, Lexington 14. A 20-point advantage with 24.9 seconds left in the contest. Tommy, you got anything else before we wrap this thing up, man?
No. Like I said, I'm sure this game surprised a lot of people. But very, very happy for South Gibson. They needed this, come out here and have a big win against a good team.
Right. I mean, Lexington's always good.
Yeah.
You know, and I tell you one thing I think is playing into South Gibson's favor right now is over 2/3 of the kids that are on the football field right now are multiple-year starters.
Right.
So there's, they can handle those pregame jitters,
right.
And they can, it's a beautiful thing for South Gibson right now with so many seniors, such a large senior class. Of course, next week we will have our senior spotlights again before the game, when I will let everyone know on the South Gibson County Touchdown Club Facebook page who they will be. I typically do that on Wednesday night. And Tommy, one of the great traditions, I wish you would, if you would, zoom the camera down and look at all the Hornet fans lined up for the Hornet Walk after the game.
Oh yeah.
And you can they're pan all the way around, all the way down to the end zone.
Right.
All of the fans that lined up to shake hands with the players as the game is ended. Back deep for the Hornets is number 7 Denton and number 10 Stidham.
I don't think the ball is going to go that far.
I wouldn't be surprised, Tommy.
They'll probably do a little pooch kick, try to put it over here in this dead zone between the second and third wave there.
All right, here we go.
Unless they just want the kicker to get some practice.
And you were right. Did a good job right there. Number 81 slapped it down and jumped on top of it for South Gibson. And, Tommy, I just do not have 81 on the roster. I don't know who he is.
Of
South Gibson. Who is – no, excuse me. That's 61. I take that back.
There you go.
That's
Harrison Dyer.
Harrison Dyer.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought that was an 8. That was a 6. Harrison Dyer. South Gibson will take over.
Wow. Quick update. Trinity just 54-0 over Jackson Christian. Tough luck for new head coach over Darby Palmer. I feel for him, but they'll learn. They'll learn lessons from this game.
Oh, 54-0.
Yeah. And Coach Hollingsworth's going to learn lessons from this game, and I'm sure he's going to implement those changes. Like I said, Lexington perennial first place team in Region 6-4A.
All right, well, that's going to bring an end to this contest. Folks, I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching this game. We will be live in Franklin Road Academy next Friday night. We will go live from there at 6:30, 1 hour before kickoff, like normal, with a full pregame show, senior spotlights, predictions, the whole 9 yards. It's been a great start for South Gibson.
Oh, yeah.
The Big Red Machine looking like a 1968 Bondo buggy with smoke coming out of it. I'm just kidding, man. Lexington, good luck to you guys on the rest of the season. You're a formidable opponent, and it was best to South Gibson tonight. And I'd like to see some pleasantries being exchanged between Coach Stidham and Coach Hollingsworth in the middle of the field. That's a beautiful thing. And Coach Hollingsworth, a very honorable man and very highly regarded in the Lexington community. And best of luck to Lexington on the rest of the season. We will be live from Franklin Road Academy next Friday night. Until then, folks, please be safe out there. And we'll see y'all next Friday night. Until then, good night.